Welcome to Seminole High School Sports for the 2023-2024 school year on KSEM 106.3 and YouTube. Brought to you in part by Sonnet, Gaines County Abstract, Petty Insurance, Quick and Clean, Porter's Grocery, Oasis Gin, Lowen Farm and Lumber, McBride Supplies It All, The Corner Store, West Texas Fiberlink, Heligraphics. Seminole High School Sports also sponsored by Seminole ISD, McDonald's, West Texas National Bank, Dr. Michael Q. Watson, Seminole Butane, Permian Basin Abstract, Brock and Christy Morris, Marlon D. Carter, Attorney at Law, Zion Broadband, Aqua Dulce Water, CYA Insurance. Seminole High School Sports also brought to you by CNC Irrigation, Howard McCaleb Tire, A&P Supply, In Stitches and Design, Ratlet Funeral Home, People's Bank, Silver Star Insurance, Epic Electric Solution, First Choice Realtors, We Care Pharmacy, Keep On Trucking. Seminole High School Sports also sponsored by Memorial Hospital, Pioneer Gin, Commercial Tire, Fernando's Body Shop, First United Bank, Hometown Convenience Store, Dr. Wendell Parkey, Watson Construction, Tri-County Fast Bailing, BJ Pipe and Supply, and West Texas 5. And now, the voice of the tribe, Rob Franklin.
Hello. How are you, D?
I'm good, man. How about you?
We're glad to have you here on KSEM 106.3. KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube as we go live with the video on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. We are set up in the visitors' old concession stand on the top of Mustang Stadium. Dustin, we've done this before.
We've been here before. We've got the T-shirt.
We were a little bit further to the left.
Scooch to the left.
But there was more junk, for lack of a better word, up here. Steve cleaned this out for us.
And the conditions were a little bit unfavorable.
A little bit different.
But we come out of here with the wind that night, from what I remember.
I think so. So
conditions could be a little unfavorable tonight. We just got put under a thunderstorm watch for the evening, so we're watching things back to the horizon. I know that you're covering the visor of your hat.
I'm watching.
Yeah.
We lowered this a little bit to try to keep sun out of your eyes, D.
But it's going to be a great night for football here in West Texas, I'll tell you that much.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're glad you're with us on all of our platforms, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. This one's going to be a dandy. You got a team at 3-0 and a team at 2-1. The only difference is that Andrews has played Monahans. And if you've not seen Monahans play this year or heard about them, they've got a good opportunity to play late
4 or
in the
5
year.
rounds deep.
Yeah, and so Andrews losing them is no shame. They blew Greenwood completely out of the water last week. And Indians have been challenged in one game, we'll just be honest.
Yes.
They've been challenged in one game, and then they've pretty much handled business in the other. So this one, besides just the fun and the atmosphere, it's going to mean a lot to either program, whichever gets the win here.
Well, this is going to be a ball game for both programs heading into the district play to get you used to the type of atmosphere that you're going to have when you get into those games that, not saying that this doesn't matter, but to the games that really matter in district play.
Yeah.
But you add in the factor that this is Seminole Andrews.
Right.
This is the Battle of 385.
Yep.
This is, everything that you can think of in a rivalry.
And the online tickets were sold out this afternoon.
Exactly. And it's homecoming night here in Andrews.
So
they're returning the favor from us from last year.
Yep. So it's going to
you've got a lot of things to factor in here, but when it comes down to it here in about 39 minutes and 25 seconds as we look at the game clock, is these boys, there's going to be 11 for Andrews and 11 that's going to be on Seminole's side. They're going to line it up, kick it off, and get after each other for a full 60 minutes.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. We had a chance to talk to Coach Greg Pointer before the ball game, and we'll bring you that interview. It's brought to you by M&S Backhoe, Marlon D. Carter, Attorney at Law, and Just a Bite. Here's the Coach Greg Pointer Show. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Coach Greg Pointer Coaches Show before the Andrews game in Andrews. Coach, let's jump back and talk about homecoming and Mountain View and all the festivities. And, we talked about how homecoming can be a distraction, how all this other stuff can be a distraction. I think your kids handle that pretty well.
Yeah, they really did. I thought they were really mature about it. Had a couple come and say, Coach, we know the most important thing. We're keeping the most important thing.
Right.
And I thought they did. When you look, our defense came out just immediately, got 2 big turnovers, set up, short fields, and then we were able to score, quickly. Our first 2 drives, I think, were a total of 6 or 7 plays, for touchdowns. And that was thanks to the defense getting us the ball. But, yeah, I really felt like the kids handled it well.
I thought they did too. And you had mentioned, and people will look at the score, and we won big or whatever. But you saw them make big plays.
Yeah.
Mountain View. They made some big plays, and you had mentioned how much better their offense was, and they did make big plays.
Yeah, they really did. We got I think it was 21-0.
Yeah.
But then they hit that, and we actually covered that pretty well. That quarterback made a great throw, and that big, tall receiver made a great catch, and he was off to the races. So it showed. And the other thing, to me, the difference, we played them twice last year, and they would come up and tackle this year.
Yeah.
And so they had some athletes. They really did. So I felt like that team was definitely much better than the year before, but we got after them.
Yeah, and we did what we needed to do and took care of business, and that's a really good thing. Let's start with your defense. You mentioned them getting turnovers and whatever. Oh, your overall grade, how you felt like the defense did.
Yeah, I really felt like our defense played outstanding. It's funny. That's one thing I talked to Coach Richmond about. And our last year's team, you could feel our defense getting better and better and better. But you know what? We weren't very good. When we were quite a bit better of a team, sometimes we'd let them hang around, let them move the ball. Even if they weren't scoring, they were moving it, and then our defense would say, okay, now I guess we got to, really get after it. This team is a lot different, man. They're coming out from the very, very start, and, man, we told them, man, we want to start early. We want to get them off the field. We want to three and out them. Well, they did better than that, Not only did they didn't 3 and out them, they got us, turnover. Brian Hernandez, that very first pass, and he made a great break on that ball, great catch, and got it down there. And I think we ended up getting 4 turnovers, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to mention is it just seems like your defensive backs have grown up and they're making plays on the ball.
Yeah, all those guys were sophomores last year, almost, and they're all juniors this year. Yeah. So we run a 4-2-5, but we're gonna our 5 in the back. They're all coming back.
Yeah.
They're just juniors, and so but you can see them just getting more confident. You can see it even in practice. When they're going against our offense, and there's some battles now during those days, and the defense doesn't want to be taking a back seat anymore, and I love that.
They do a good job of taking advantage of that and using their quickness and speed back there.
Yeah. That's what we do have. We have a lot of playmakers, a lot of speed.
It's fun. Well, of course, you guys up front played really, really well. I felt like pressured the quarterback and made plays and do things. So, great on your offense. How do you think the offense did?
I thought our offense was almost flawless.
You scored every possession in the first half. Come on.
We really were. I mean, when you look back at it, we just until late. Wyatt threw up a ball that he should have thrown up, late, but that was late in the third quarter. Besides that, when you look back at it, man, we just didn't make many mistakes. We weren't getting penalties. We weren't, we were throwing to the right person at the right time, and so I thought our offense played really, really good, and we kind of shut it down early. I really like that guy. I really like their coach. I think he does a great job, and we gotta to get a lot of people in the game, and that's always fun at homecoming too.
Especially at homecoming,
when everybody can play, and then after the game, everybody's happy. Everybody's parents are happy.
Yeah.
It makes it nice, and that's what that game ended up being.
Well, and the maturity and the growth of your receivers.
Yeah.
We've been talking for years about how much better we're getting on route running, catching the football, whatever. And especially your younger guys. It's interesting to see. Look, Caton's going to get a lot of attention.
Yep.
Caton's going to get double teamed. Caton's going to get all kinds of stuff. He's still fighting through that.
Yep.
Your other guys are doing a great job of filling those gaps.
Yeah, I've been really proud of, besides Miles, and Miles has been a really good senior leader for us.
Absolutely.
He really has.
Yes.
I've been super proud of him this year, and he's made some big plays. But if you look, the rest of our receiving corps, we're young. And, man, they've just come, and, Steven Davis had a big game, and Jordan is just getting better and better every single week. And then, and we all knew he was going to be a great player, but Logan has just been a playing jack the first few weeks, and I think Logan, he's on the same side as Caton, and so most of the time, and so he's really taking advantage, I think, of those people double teaming him, and that's giving Logan a lot of room to work. And let me just tell you, if you're a defense, you don't want Logan with a lot of room to work. He is
that's
smart,
my point. If
he is crafty, and man, he does good things when he has the ball.
If they're going to do that to Caton, then you're going to pick your poison over there now. Which I think that's going to help Caton out, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Off of him.
Yeah, very soon people are going to say, hey, we got to quit doing that because
Logan's killing us.
Logan's killing us, or one of the other ones. So, I totally agree. That's what we were talking about. When you play us, you better play everybody because everybody's going to touch that ball.
Better head up and play. All right, Coach, we'll close the door on Mountain View, and we'll come back after the break and talk about Andrews. You're listening to Coach Greg Pointer Show on KSCM 106.3.
For all your oil field needs, the company to call is M&S Backhoe Services at 758-9826 or 209-1295. M&S Backhoe and Services has the experience and equipment on hand with 24-hour service. Keep M&S Backhoe and Services in mind the next time you need a gang truck, steamer, vacuum trucks, road grader, or soil remediation. Call 758-9826 or 209-1295. That's M&S Backhoe and Services.
It's nice to have a neighbor you can trust, someone who can look out for you and your family in good times and bad. If you need legal counsel, you can count on Marlon D. Carter, attorney at law, for your legal service needs. For family and criminal law, personal injury, wills and estates, as well as a variety of other legal services. Mr. Carter lives and works with you right here in Seminole. He cares about you and our community. His office is located 118 Southeast Avenue B, across the street from the courthouse. He can be reached at 432-758-2181 or by email marlon@marloncarterlaw.com. Se habla español.
For homestyle cooking at its very best, stop in at Just a Bite, 2224 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, just west of the high school. Check out the daily buffet served from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. or try their mouth-watering steaks, chicken teriyaki, hamburgers, and much more. Just a Bite can also handle all of your catering needs. And don't forget to ask about their weekly casserole carryout orders. Just call 758-6192 to place your order. Remember, Just a Bite is open on Sunday for lunch.
We're back with the second half of the Coach Greg Pointer Show before the Andrews game. Coach, you already know, 385 rivalry. This is the one. This is one everybody argues and hollers about. And you know from being on the Pickett Show, all those Seminole guys, they can't even say the name of that town down there. So.
Yeah, I love the rivalry games. I really do. And, we were just looking. In fact, we were looking this morning and seeing our overall record against Andrew and the history. And of course, we're not on the plus side of that. And then there was a lot of years that went years and years without playing them.
Yeah.
And that's something that I really wanted to bring back. I wanted to be honest. Andrews and Denver City.
We should be playing.
Yeah. Those are teams that I want to bring those rivalries back. And this is. This rivalry's heated up even since I've been here.
Yeah.
My first year. We went to their place and they beat the living things out of them. It was embarrassing and it was hard to walk off that field that night. And then of course last year we pretty much did the same thing to them at our place. So it's this game's become pretty heated. They're they want to beat us bad. It's their homecoming. They schedule us from homecoming. So they've circled this game. I know they have, and I think our kids have too. We're anxious to show that, hey, now maybe the roles are reversed a little bit. We think maybe we're the team now.
Well, you're right, Coach, and you know this as well. These kids know each other. They've grown up playing against each other. They know. Yep. So that always adds to it as well.
Yeah, it definitely does. And it's funny you say that because we put our scout report together and Kate will say, "Oh, I know who's guarding me. That's so and so. Yeah, he just told me that they were gonna, And so they do. They know each other, and it makes it fun. It makes it a rivalry game. But they're a really good football team.
And they've kind of changed the face of the way they do things. And whenever they're 2-1, they've played three quality opponents.
Yeah, so. that's a big advantage. I think that's an advantage they have. Is they've played 3 really tough games. Yeah, and we played one. And so, they're definitely battle tested. They've totally changed their offense. Yeah. They were a big time spread when Coach Mason, who's, by the way, hi Coach Mason if you're listening.
Yeah.
He's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
But and they've gone from kind of a high flying offense to the slot T.
Yeah.
And that slot T it's a different animal. And it's funny when you and I grew up. I mean, we saw stuff like that all the time. Wing T, slot T. I mean, we saw it all the time. We don't see that anymore. We don't practice against it. Our kids don't see it. It's totally different.
Yeah. So it's a weird animal for the defense.
It is, yeah. And so I feel like we had a great week of practice, but I'm really anxious to see it once we get in the game and they're running at full speed and they're sprinting up to the line. If we're able to get set and get ready, and I'm anxious to see how we play tonight.
Well, it will be interesting to see that. The quarterback's young, but it seems like he's making good decisions. He's trying to do things the right way.
Yeah, they got two big weapens. The quarterback's one of them. He's fast.
Yeah.
And I watched him on film. A couple of times. If he breaks it, there's not a lot of people that's going to catch him. And then they have a special playmaker, a kid named Jay Sean.
Yeah.
And he truly is special. He plays different places in their backfield, but they just find a way to get him the ball. And man, he doesn't lack. I mean, if he gets just a little space, he's fast. He's quick. He runs strong. He's got great instincts. Hard to tackle. I mean, he is the complete back. He'll by far be the best back of that type that we played this year. Yeah.
Athlete, you see. All right, so what are we looking at from defensively, Coach?
One thing that Andrews has always done a really good job ever since I've been here, even when Ralph was here, is they do a great job of changing up their fronts. And man, you'll see them in a 3-man front, you'll see them in a 4-man front, you'll see them in a 5-man front. They'll bring 4 off of one side and drop on the other side. And so they give you just so many different looks, and it's always a big challenge. That first year we didn't handle it very good.
Yeah.
And they got after us and got some heat. Last year I was super proud of our O-line. Man, we handled that and their blitzes, and then we were able to find open receivers. So that's going to be a big challenge for us. We got to
read the front.
Read the front, and the secondary. They can be in all different kinds of things, but Wyatt's done a great job with that this year. He's smart, and he's done a good job of going to the right place with the ball. But that's going to be a big challenge for us. If we can give Wyatt a little time, I feel like our receivers have an advantage over their secondary. I think we're better athletes than they are.
Yeah. So just make sure we try to keep Wyatt cleaning up right, give him a chance to make the plays. Coach, it's going to be fun. It's always fun. So what do you say? Is there anything extra you say because it's Andrews? Just curious.
We don't hide from it. We tell our kids, hey, this is a big game for us. It's a big rivalry game. It's
a lot of people have this one circled to watch.
Yeah, both sides.
Yeah.
And so we don't mind hiding from that. And then we tell them this is a big game for us too, because if we can win this, we just keep our momentum moving forward. And it kind of like Coach Richmond always says, the best thing about starting 3-0 is you can be 4-0.
That's right.
The best thing about starting 4-0 is you can be 5-0.
That's right.
And so we'd like to keep that going, and this will be a big game to keep our momentum going. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be, it may come down to the last possession, but I feel good. We had a great week of practice. Our kids truly did have a great week on both sides of the ball. So I think we're prepared, and I can't wait.
It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, Coach, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Coach Greg Pointer. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to KSEM 106.3.
Lowen Farm and Lumber, located 409 North Main in Seminole, is the name to remember for all your building products. Henry Lowen and his staff stand ready to assist you with personal service. For all your lumber, hardware, paint, general maintenance, supply items, and more, all under one roof with a wide selection to choose from. Lowen Farm and Lumber now carries a great selection of cedar and redwood, along with beams and floor joist. Remember, Lowen Farm and Lumber, your complete home and farm building supply store. Call 758-6035. Watson Construction, located at 501 West Standalone Road in Hobbs, specializes in pipeline services. For all your oil and gas services, along with hydrovac, excavation, and tank cleaning needs, Watson Construction is your go-to place for all turnkey pipeline and dirt work needs. Give Watson Construction a call today for all your oil field service needs. 575-391-0537, serving New Mexico, Texas, and the Permian Basin.
Welcome back to the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show there at 406 South Main in Seminole. They've expanded. You can shop with them from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Dustin, this one's going to be a lot of fun.
This one is going to be a battle. I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to it.
And you heard what Coach Pointer said, all the things that factor into it, not just being at Andrews and Seminole, but this is a huge momentum game for both teams.
It is. It is. It's an opportunity for Andrews to get a little retribution from last year, and it's an opportunity, like Coach Pointer said, for Seminole to improve to 4-0 in the year. So a lot on the line tonight.
It's a ton. We'll take a quick break. We come back. We'll take a look at the lineups. You're listening to Seminole Indian football and the sound of the tribe, KSEM 106.3. Randy, Truda, and Lou Dean at First Choice Realtors support the Indians, Maidens, and all athletic teams at Seminole High School. We have been serving Seminole's real estate needs for 40 years. We specialize in residential, farm, ranch, and commercial real estate. We're both seller and or buyer agents. Call us at 432-758-3634. Our phone is always answered. Visit our website for details at firstchoice-realtors.com or check our listings at landwatch.com. Thank you so much for your business.
Quick and Clean, located at 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole, can handle all your oil and filter changes along with diesel fuel filter changes. And don't forget, Quick and Clean can also take care of your brake work needs, front end alignments, and minor auto repairs. For all your vehicle maintenance, give Quick and Clean a call today, 758-3923, for quality service and local guys that know you. That's Quick and Clean, 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole.
Stop in at We Care Pharmacy, a healthcare pharmacy where most prescriptions are filled in under 10 minutes. Owned and operated by Prasad, who has served the Seminole area for over a decade. Trusted by many. We accept commercial insurance plans, Medicare, Medicaid, and a $4 generic plan. We offer OTC, diabetic supplies, and a drive-up window. We care for you and your family and have free prescription delivery. Call 432-847-4777 or stop by 312 North Main in Seminole. Your local Health Mart pharmacy. We care. We welcome you back to the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show before the Seminole Indians take on the Andrews Mustangs homecoming here at Andrews. This one's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get you to the lineups brought to you by Corbin's Archery at 616 Southwest 7th in Seminole. They have your hunting equipment and supplies. You can give Corbin and his crew a call at 432-955-6059. Here's your depth chart for your Seminole Indians offense. Starting at left tackle, number 56, Jose Rosales, a 6'3", 244-pound senior. At left guard, number 62, Marceliano Olivas, 6'4", 293, a senior. Center, number 64, Keaton Gray, 6'2", 238. He's a senior. Right guard, number 75, Brian Peters, 6'3", 275. He's a senior. At the right tackle, number 72, Mark Trevino, 5'10", 230. He's a senior. The quarterback, number 11, Wyatt Holstrom, 6 feet tall, 175 pounds. He's a junior. The running back, number 12, Braden Gonzalez, 5'10", 183 pounds. He's a senior. Ex-receiver, number 18, Miles Espino, 5'9", 132. He's a senior. H-receiver, number 20, Stephen Davis, 6'1", 160. He's a sophomore. At the Y spot, number 1, Logan McCormick, 5'10", 143. He's a sophomore. And at the Z, number 19, Caden Kramer, 6'4", 185. And he's a sophomore. Dustin Wright has your defense.
Up front for the Indians tonight from left to right, Kevin Guffey, defensive end, 6'1", 231-pound senior. At the tackle position, Ryan Sinclair, a 6'2", 210-pound junior. Jalen Cottrell, a 6'2", 245-pound senior. At the right end position, Carlos Gonzalez, a 5'10", 187-pound senior. At the linebacker positions tonight, Creed Carlisle, a 5'9", 162-pound junior, and Brian Hernandez, a 5'9", 155-pound junior. In the backfield tonight for the Indians, Rowan Donaldson at strong safety, a 5'10", 167-pound junior. At left corner, Reagan Elder, a 5'10", 140-pound junior. Free safety tonight, Braden Bailey, a 5'9", 160-pound junior. At the rocket back position tonight, Austin Olivas, a 6'2", 166-pound sophomore. And at right corner, Marco Reyes, a 6'10", 152-pound senior.
Those are your lineups brought to you by Corbin's Archery. We'll take a break on the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. We'll be right back with stats and numbers. You're listening to Indian football and the sound of the tribe, KSEM 106.3.
West Texas Fiber Links offers a variety of electrical services. From facility construction to troubleshooting, our crews are able to address all your electrical and instrumentation needs. Overhead transmission and power distribution lines are also a service provided by West Texas Fiber Link. We offer a host of mechanical and civil services. Give West Texas Fiber Link a call, 758-2700, for all your oil field, electrical, and communication needs.
Stop in today at Heligraphs for all of your window tinting needs, paint protection film, ceramic coatings, and wraps. Owner Raymond Thiessen and his staff have the knowledge and expertise to help take care of you with whatever service you may need. Located at 1303 North Main in Seminole, Heligraphs can also help with all your business sign needs, graphics, stickers, truck DOT decals, light-up signs, channel letter signs, and more. Call us at 432-245-5080 or visit our website at heligraphs.com.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Well, nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan, funds for crop diversification, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant FSA lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. Rob Franklin and Dustin Wright got everything ready for a wonderful game between the Seminole Indians and the Andrews Mustangs. Let's take a look at stats and numbers brought to you by Design Shop at 809 South Main in Seminole. They do embroidery, silkscreen, and large surface wraps. You can call Shantae and her crew at 432-758-2797. Your Seminole Indians are 3-0 on the year, coached by Greg Pointer. They beat Lovington 76-21, beat Shallowater 35-30, and beat Clint Mountain View 58-14. Next Friday, the Indians host Pecos. 6:15 pregame show and 7 o'clock kick. We'll have that for you here live on KSEM. The Andrews Mustangs come in at 2-1, coached by Tom Harvey, running that slot T offense now. They beat Canyon Randall 32-21 in week 1, lost to Monahans 49-27, and then beat Greenwood last week 41-28. And Andrews will be at Lubbock High next Friday. Dustin's got some more numbers for you.
Staying with the team standing, Seminole enters tonight, like Rob mentioned, at 3-0. They are atop the District 2 4A Division II standings. Behind them are Borger and West Plains. They both enter to tonight's games with 2-1 records on the year. Levelland follows in 4th place with a 1-2 record, and Perryton is 0-3 on the season heading into tonight's game. Look around district play. The Borger Bulldogs are on the road tonight. They're going to be facing Bushland. That's a 7 p.m. kick in Borger. The Levelland Lobos, they are on the road tonight. They are taking on the Lubbock Estacado Matadors. That's going to be a 7 p.m. kickoff at Lowry Field at Plains Capital Park there in Lubbock. Amarillo Paladuro will be taking on the West Plains Wolves there in Canyon at Happy Bank Stadium. That's scheduled for a 7 p.m. kick tonight. And the Canadian Wildcats are on the road at Perryton tonight. That is a 7 p.m. kickoff there in the far stretches of the Golden Spread near the Canadian border.
Working that direction.
In that direction. Looking at individual stats heading into tonight. Let's start with the defensive stats first. Creed Carlisle leads all Indians with 32 tackles on the season, followed by Braden Bailey with 22, Jalen Cottrell with 21, and Brian Hernandez with 19. And there is just a host of others that are listed with tackles on the season. Sacks on the season, Kevin Guffey leads all Indians with 2 on the season, followed by Jalen Cottrell with 1. And interceptions on the season, Austin Levis with 2, Braden Bailey with 2, Brian Hernandez, Marco Reyes, and Rowan Donaldson all with 1 interception on the season. Offensively for the Indians, passing White Holstrom for the season is 76 of 130 for 116, with 923 yards passing on the season thus far, 13 touchdowns to just 4 interceptions.
Class 4A Texas Football Player of the Week, too.
Yes,
Quarterback of the Week.
Dave Campbell's
yep.
Texas Football came out with that, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Came out Tuesday, yep.
Congratulations to him for that honor right there. Leading the Indians in the rushing department this season is Braden Gonzalez, 40 touches for 226 yards and 1 score. He's followed by Adam Garcia. He had 17 touches for 128 yards. And Holmstrom has added in 100 yards on the ground as well on 22 touches. Receiving for the Indians tonight, heading into tonight's game, Logan McCormick with 236 yards on receiving, to 5 touchdowns. That's just on 14 catches this year, Rob. That's pretty impressive. Caden Kramer with 229 yards receiving on 23 catches and 3 scores. And Miles Espino with 157 yards in receptions on just 11 catches. But there's a slew of other Indians that have had touches this season. That's just a look at your stats and numbers.
So that's a look at stats and numbers brought to you by Design Shop. We'll take another break on the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look around school. You're listening to Seminole Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Brock Morris and Christy Morris are proud to be a part of Seminole and are here to help you with your healthcare needs. Brock and Christy are certified family nurse practitioners. Brock specializes in family medical practice, joint injections for shoulder and knee pain, and DOT physicals. Christy specializes in family medical practice, women's health, and dermatology. Brock and Christy are now accepting new patients and are located in the clinic at Seminole Memorial Hospital. For appointments, call 758-4711 or 758-4799.
Stock up and save at Porter's in Seminole. Fry or leg quarters sold in a 10-pound bag, $5.90. Quarter loin pork chops, $1.79 a pound. Choice boneless beef chuck steak or roast, family pack, $4.99 a pound. House avocado, 7-count bag, $1.88 with digital coupon. Food Club sodas, assorted 12-pack cans, 3 for $12. Food Club Party Dip, assorted 12-ounce, $1.88. And Bluebell ice cream, assorted half-gallon or 12-pack cups, 2 for $12. Porter's, working hard to save you more. The Travel Center Corner Store, located just west of the high school and Hobbs Highway, is open 24/7 for your convenience. Whatever you need, the Travel Center Corner Store probably has it. Cold deli, hot deli, burritos, pizza, fountain drinks, coffee, grocery items, quality Valero fuel, and a rewards program to save you even more. Stop in anytime and be sure to check us out at cornerstoretx.com.
If you or your spouse have been thinking about pre-planning your final arrangements, Ratliff Funeral Homes of Seminole, Denver City, Seagraves, and Brownfield can assist you to pre-plan the services you choose and will relieve the financial burden from your loved ones. If you already have a plan, let us review it with you. Call or come by any of the Ratliff Funeral Home locations in Seminole, Denver City, Seagraves, and Brownfield.
Welcome back once again to the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. They're at 406 South Main in Seminole. Shop with them from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Folks on the video, bear with us. We have blocked off as much of the area as we can so we can get video. You will have people walking in front. We'll do the best we can. PJ Garcia is doing a great job of fighting them off. But we'll do the best we can.
He's just one man.
He's just one fella, so we'll do what we can. Let's take a look around school, brought to you by Garner's Motorsports in Hobbs, New Mexico. They're at 320 North Del Paso. Call them at 575-391-9933. Cool ATVs and motorcycles and so much more. The boys' golf team today and tomorrow are at Shadow Hills in Lubbock. Cross country, the Tribe cross country team Saturday will be at LCU at 8 in the morning. Tribe tennis tomorrow. Hosts Shallow Water at travels to Shallow Water at 9 a.m. And then on Tuesday, Tribe Tennis hosts Brownfield at 4 p.m. Remember, Monday, no school for students. Faculty members have to work, but no school for students on Monday. And then on Tuesday, Maidens Volleyball will host Shallow Water in their last game before district starts, 6 p.m. So go out to the gym and support the Maidens there. Indians Football Friday will host Pecos, 6:15 pregame, 7 o'clock kick. We'll have all that for you on KSEM 106.3. And a reminder, 1 week from tomorrow, the Maidens travel west of the Pecos to play the Lady Eagles. And we'll bring you that game live at 12 noon from Pecos High School as we'll start our coverage of Maiden Volleyball as they start district. And that'll be 1 week from tomorrow. And same day Robin turns 21. Wow. So we'll get you rigged up and ready to go for Maidens Volleyball starting next Saturday. That's our look around school. We're taking another break. We'll come back with more of the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. You're listening to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Keep On Trucking, located at 203 Northeast Avenue G in Seminole, is here to help you by keeping you off the shoulder and on the road. If you're in the trucking business, you need to know about Keep On Trucking. They can help you with DOT numbers, safety and audit training, new hire applications, drug and alcohol testing, oversized weight and trip permits, along with commercial truck insurance. Call 432-758-2403 today, and you'll be glad you did.
C&C Irrigation and Pump, located west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, can handle all your irrigation needs from top to bottom. C&C Irrigation and Pump service all makes and models of irrigation systems, along with pump repair, plumbing supplies, and electrical supplies. And don't forget to ask about our Zimatic pivot system, equipped with the latest technology. Contact C&C Irrigation and Pumps, 758-2053.
Petty Insurance Agency deals with numerous companies in order to get you the best coverage and lowest rates possible, and they are now an agent for Nationwide Insurance. Petty Insurance Agency specializes in home, auto, life insurance, commercial, farm and ranch, pivots, Mexico insurance, and workers' comp. With 2 locations to serve you at 106 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole and 320 West Main Street in Brownfield, or call 758-9188 in Seminole or 806-637-0321 in Brownfield.
Our Dulce Water Company in Seminole can handle all your water needs. Give Jeremy Nelson, owner and operator, a call today at 432-758-6000 and get all the details about the benefits of an RO rental system for your home or office. Enjoy the convenience and health benefits an RO system can provide. And don't forget, Agua Dulce Water Company also sells and services Hagen Clark water softeners, and they're now selling bulk, non-potable RO water. In-house financing available. The difference is clear with Agua Dulce Water Company, 2001 Hobbs Highway.
We welcome you back to the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEN.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. We want to remind you, captains are going to midfield right now, so Dustin will get the video on that, and we'll get you information on that. We want to remind you, after tonight's game, the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard, 10 p.m. to midnight on 106.3 FM and on our website, KIKZKSEM.com, be audio only. Tomorrow, Tech football. Tech hosts Tarleton State. Big fun. 5 o'clock pregame, 6 o'clock kick. Again, audio only on KSEM 106.3 and the website. Every Friday morning at 8:05, we talk to Coach Greg Pointer. That interview airs from 8:05 to about 8:15, audio only. And then also at 10:05 a.m. every Friday, we have the Pickett Show from the Corner Store Travel Center. That one's on all platforms, including video. It's always a lot of fun. Today was fun on the Pickett Show. We had a ball. Had a bunch of crazy people there. It all worked out good. So
some people got to work, Rob.
Some people, Dustin has to work for a living, so he can't go. And we got a lot of people that are checking in from all points everywhere else. Hey, by the way, shout-outs, 432-212-4311. Jackie Williamson, Carol Wilkinson, listening to all points east and south. Glad you're with us. Dennis Quisenberry checking in and said, hope the weather stays away. Going to be a good one. Thank you, Dennis. If you want to shout out, text us, 432-212-4311.
Seminole has won the toss, and they had deferred to the second half of play. So Andrews is going to receive, and Seminole will defend the north end zone to start off this first quarter of play.
Hope they flipped around now, Dustin.
Okay.
They pulled a hoop-de-doo on you.
They pulled a John Belcher on us. They flipped around over here.
They pulled a Belcher, so they flipped around on you. They got you switched around. So now we've got it going the other way. They're on the south side, and they'll defer.
They'll defer.
All right, we'll take an extended break here as they'll have a bunch of homecoming activities and the national anthem and what have you. So we'll take an extended break. When we come back, we'll have the start of this one. You're listening to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Dr. Wendell Parkey knows how important it is that each patient be treated like a member of his own family, including speaking with a patient in fluent Spanish or German if that makes them more comfortable. He is committed to being accessible to his patients, obstetrics, gynecology, family medicine. Dr. Wendell Parkey is located at the Seminole Family Medical Clinic, 209 Northwest 8th Street in Seminole. Call for an appointment, 758-1155.
McBride Supplies It All is here for all your oil field supply needs. They're a distributor of Balon, Kimray, and Flowline, as well as a licensed Victaulic distributor. They have a large inventory, and from belts to stuffing boxes and liners, as well as a full-service rigging shop to enable your chain, wire, rope, and hose needs. McBride Supplies It All has over 100 years oil field experience. They're available 24 hours on call. Call Hobbs 575-393-5275 or Andrews 432-524-1160. quality. In a hurry and on the go, stop in at Hometown Convenience Store, 400 West Avenue A in Seminole. Grab your favorite soft drink, coffee, and snacks, and they have a great selection of snacks such as chips, candy, peanuts, donuts, and much more. And save more when you buy 2 8.4-ounce size of Red Bulls. Don't forget about our handy drive-through window, and be sure to check out our fuel prices and fill up with high-quality Exxon fuel at Hometown Convenience Store.
McDonald's presents Burger Reviews by Hamburglar. Today's review, the hotter, juicier classic burgers. Hamburglar, the time is yours. Bravo, bravo. He said, these are McDonald's best burgers ever. And then, can I keep them? And then he just grabbed them and ran away. Bravo.
Run for app-only deals like a $6 double cheeseburger meal with medium fries and medium Coke. Offer valid one time per day from 8/7 to 9/3 at participating McDonald's. Comparison to prior classic burgers. Must opt into rewards.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Seminole schools strive to provide comprehensive educational services in our community. Whatever the educational need, we're committed to doing our best as a team to meet it. For more information on eligibility and programs, contact us at Seminole ISD. We're extremely proud of our students and their accomplishments in academics, FFA, band, choir, art, theater, speech, debate, cosmetology, Skills USA, and athletics. We're also a proud sponsor of Seminole sports broadcasts for those unable to attend. Go Indians and Maidens!
We just got the run out for your Seminole Indians as they come out of the tunnel. We want to say a special thanks to Auto Pro Care at 301 Northwest Avenue F, Herman Peters and crew for sponsoring our YouTube live video, and our pregame show sponsors, the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall, Corbin's Archery Design Shop, and Garner's Motorsports. We'll take another break. We'll have the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have the kickoff. You're listening to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Having trouble with your water well? Give Tri-County Fast Bailing a call at 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing can brush and bail the rust and sand away on existing wells or new wells. Tri-County Fast Bailing has the experience and knowledge with over 20 years of service in Seminole and the surrounding area. To get your well operating back at its full capacity, that number again, 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing. For all your abstract and title service needs, you can depend on Gaines County Abstract Company, located 207 South Main in Seminole. Gaines County Abstract Company is the original title company in Gaines County with complete records that date back to the 1800s. So give them a call at 758-3351 for fast turnaround with over 160 years of combined experience along with in-house attorneys. Quality abstract and title service since 1911. Commercial Tire Service, located at 1100 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, is your complete tire service center. Commercial Tire Service carries Goodyear and Firestone Ag tires, Cooper, Nito, and Michelin tires for passenger cars, trucks, and SUVs. You always get great service and great prices. We can also take care of your front-end alignment needs, oil and filter changes, brake jobs, and much more. And don't forget, Commercial Tire Service offers 24-hour road service. Just call 758-9477 or 758-1390. People's Bank is your hometown bank that is a proud supporter of our local schools. People's Bank is a community bank. We are proud to be in the Seminole community. At People's Bank, we're about quick loan decisions, great customer service, and building relationships with all of our customers. Stop by and see us at our location in Seminole. Visit us on the web at peoplesbanktexas.com or give us a call at 432-245-6180. Good luck to the Seminole Indians and Maidens this season. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
BJ Pipe and Supply in Lovington wants to bring back great customer service by providing oil field parts and service to our customers. We've been serving the heroes of the Permian Basin since 2010. We help keep your pumping units producing and so much more. Come see us in Lovington, New Mexico at 1105 East Avenue D or call 575-552-1003 for BJ Pipe and Supply. We welcome you back to the Seminole Floral broadcast booth there at 506 North Main in Seminole. You can call them at 432-758-3678. Your Seminole Indians taking on the Andrews Mustangs. Once again, Rob Franklin and Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Indians in their white uniforms will be kicking from the south end zone, and Andrews in their dark uniforms will be coming out of the north. Dustin? we've talked enough. It's time to play ball.
Yeah, it's time to line up and get after it.
Time to line up and get after it. Shout out to Marv Gregory and Marvin Diane Gregory. Looks like a great night. So we're glad you're with us here on KSEM 106.3. We're going to have folks walking in front of the camera all night, folks. We got signs up that people can't read. So.
Yeah, they don't pay attention, don't care.
So we'll just have to do the best we can with it. So Andrews will kick first. Number 11 loads it up for the Indians. That's Wyatt Holstrom. And usually either Wyatt or Rowan Donaldson ends up kicking. So we'll see if Wyatt loaded up for Rowan or what happens here. So we'll get it up and running here momentarily. And it's football night in West Texas, and we're ready to go. The kick is up and away. It'll be fielded by Andrews in the end zone. So Andrews will take over at their own 25.
Your first quarter sponsors are Sonic Drive-In, Gaines County Abstract, Petty Insurance, Quick and Clean, Porter's Grocery, Oasis Gin, Lowen Farm and Lumber, McBride Supplies It All, The Corner Store, West Texas Fiber Link, and Heligraphs.
We're looking forward to this one. Aiden Olivas, the quarterback for Andrews, a 5'7", 155-pound senior quarterback, does a really good job for them. And they're running that slot T offense. We don't get to see that very often.
Old school right there.
A little bit old school. This one
a lot of misdirection on the reads right there. You got 3 backs in the backfield. So for all you guys that like to watch running football, that's going to happen tonight.
All right, again, if you want to shout out, text us 432-212-4311. We'd love to hear from you. Just a minute. You're right in front of the camera. They'll hand it off to Aiden Olivas coming right. He'll get across to the 25-yard line. Might have got a yard or two. School board president coming across.
Making an appearance tonight.
That's it.
Bring a loss on the gain right there. So bring up 2nd and 11. Ball's going to be spotted at the Andrews 24-yard line.
So they did start at the 25. That's right. So they'll lose a yard. That's good pursuit by the Indians defense. They'll line up in that slot T again. Olivas brings them up. They'll pitch it back. The first back through. Gets a block moving right, but the left side of the Indians defense shows up strong.
Brings up 3rd and about 10 here.
So 3rd down and about 10. Spot the ball at the 25-yard line. So they got the yard they lost back. So the yard they lost is back, and they'll line up at the 25. In the slot T, they'll come the reverse. Quarterback hands it with the trickeration, but nothing doing. And Dustin, the Indians doing a great job of handling the slot T offense from Andrews.
Great start to the series right there. It looks like Andrews is going to go for the punt here on this first series. So great defensive stand start off for the Indians.
It's a great job by the Tribe to make that work. Dustin doing yeoman's work on the video board.
Steal my stuff.
I'm stealing your thunder. Indians send back number 5, Braden Bailey. The kick is up and away. It'll go over Bailey's head. What a punt, Dustin. Down to the 25, giving about 65 or 70 yards on the punt, and they'll spot the ball all the way back at the Indians' 15. That's a 70-yard punt, Dustin.
And, wind is not in their favor tonight. It's kind of swirling from what we can tell, but like you said, great job on the punt right there by the Andrews special teams. Seminole's going to start this drive with 10:29 left here in the first quarter of play. On the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard, it's 0-0.
You know what? I did not factor that in. I can't get over. We're going to snuggle for me to see the scoreboard.
No, sir, we're not.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I'll help
you out. In the shotgun, Wyatt Holstrom sends the back in motion. That's Miles Espino. An empty backfield for Wyatt. Throws it out to left to 20, complete to Caton Kramer. Give him about 5 yards. So move him out close to the 20-yard line. So the Indians started that on their 16. They're going to get 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Holmstrom takes the snap, back to throw with time. Pressured.
Ball fell out of his hand.
Score. And Andrews picked it up and scored number 8 for Andrews. Dalen Jeffcoats.
Dalen Jeffcoats on the score right there. That score comes with 10:07 left here in the first quarter of play. Now on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard, the Andrews Mustangs lead the Seminole Indians 6-0 with the point after it's come.
Dalen Jeffcoats took it right out of Wyatt Holstrom's hand and took it straight into the end zone. Wow.
To me, it looked like that Wyatt was trying to get back and throw the ball, and it slipped out of his hands. I don't know if there's a little bit of moisture on the turf or what, but just unfortunate break for the Indians right there. But you can bounce back from it.
10:07 left in the first. Tribe down 6-0. And the scoop and score by Dalen Jeffcoats on the Indians' second play of their first possession. They gain 4 yards and then lose the possession. The extra point snap is down. The hold's down.
It's
blocked. Indians will gather it up, so the kick is no good. Tribe down, 6-0. We'll be right back.
There are tires, and then there's B.F. Goodrich tires. For the passionate driver, B.F. Goodrich light truck tires strive to deliver outstanding all-terrain traction, rugged dependability, a quiet highway ride, and the bold look you want for your rig. Don't just get tires that fit your truck. Get tires that transform it. Ask about B.F. Goodrich light truck tires today at Howard McCaleb Tire in Seminole. Howard McCaleb Tire has the expert tire service you need to take your car's performance to the next level. Specific performance may vary by tire model.
Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse are proud supporters of the Seminole Maidens and Indians. We'd like to wish the Maidens and Indians the best of luck for their successful season. Please come see the friendly staff at Oasis Gin for all your ginning, marketing, and warehouse needs. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse appreciate your business. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Good luck to the Maidens and Indians. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse.
We welcome you back. The Indians give up a touchdown to Dalen Jeffcoats on an 8-yard fumble recovery. The kick after was no good, and this drive summary brought to you by Smokin' A's Barbecue Food Truck. Go check their Facebook page for their location, Smokin' A's Barbecue. Kick after was no good with 10:07 left in the first. On the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard, it's Andrews 6, Seminole nothing.
Just an unfortunate break right there for the Indians. Just trying to make something happen, and it just fell apart. So
Andrews will kick it away to Seminole. And the kick is up and away. It'll bounce and be gathered by an up back for the Indians around the 25 to the 30 to the 35-yard line. That's Aiden Garibay. He's going to get close to the 35. And that's where the Indians will start their second possession, 1st and 10. So Indians will have the ball spotted, looks like now at the 36-yard line, their own 36. What a bizarre way to start the game, Dustin.
Just unfortunate. And, I know that Seminoles won the turnover margin for the season for the most part. So just an unfortunate break right there.
So we'll see how the Indians do on this next possession. Tommy Woodard, watching from Ruidoso, said he enjoyed our visit last week. We enjoyed visiting with you.
Tommy.
Empty backfield for Wyatt. Takes the snap with time. Throws it out in the flat. Caught at the 35 to the 40. Got room. 45-50. He may get him on the 40. 35-30. Give him a Porter's Grocery Store first down and a 46-yard gain for the Indians' number 9, Jordan Garcia. Big play.
Great response right there to the turnover to get into the Mustangs' territory.
So they'll spot the ball at the Andrews Mustangs 26. Indians substitute. Braden Gonzalez comes in the backfield with Wyatt Holmstrom. Holmstrom takes a snap back to throw with time. Airs it out down the right side, intended for Logan McCormick. Caught! Touchdown, Indians! What a beautiful play for the Tribe. They'll give them 26 yards and a touchdown.
That score comes with 9:35 left here in the first quarter of play. Now on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard, Seminole and Andrews are tied at 6 with the point after attempt to come.
Did I say Logan? I did good, didn't I?
You did good.
Logan McCormick. What a great catch.
It was great. And sorry on the camera view right there, folks. The camera was lagging a little bit. Whistles on the field. Rob, we got a flag.
Hold everything. Let's see what the call is.
False start against the Indians.
The Indians have got to move back 5 yards on their extra point attempt.
I didn't see anybody move on the line. That might have been a snap infraction right there.
Okay, so they'll move them back, so it'll be a 25-yard extra point. Now with 9:35 left in the first. And we'll wait for the snap. It's back. The hold's down. The kick is up. It's long enough.
And it's good.
No good.
No good.
So we're
Wide
tied
left.
We're tied at 6. We'll be right back.
When you call Seminole Butane at 758-5493, you can depend on personal efficient service. Seminole Butane can handle all your fueling needs, gas, diesel, propane on the farm, ranch, or in the oil field, delivered to your location. Owner Chip Wicker reminds you to check out their new fueling site next to the office at 419 Northwest 11th Street. Seminole Butane, locally owned and operated, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 60 years. That's Seminole Butane.
In Stitches and Designs, located at 1110 North Main in Seminole, specializes in custom embroidery and screen printing services. Our friendly staff will work with you to create what you need for your business, sports, and church events, along with any custom personalized needs, also offering promotional items such as banners, business cards, pins, and much more. So for all your custom embroidery and screen printing services, call 758-6297. That's In Stitches and Designs, your vision in stitches.
Back in the Seminole Floral broadcast booth, we're tied at 6. The Smokin' A's Barbecue Food Truck Drive Summary. Check our Facebook page for our location so you can find out where they are. The Indians get a 26-yard pass from Wyatt Holstrom to Logan McCormick. Ended a two-play, 64-yard drive. Kick after was no good with 9:35 left in the first on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard. Dustin, we're tied at 6.
We're tied, and it's everything that we expected it to be so far.
Yes.
Shout out to the Rochel family watching and listening in to us tonight.
Kick is short by the Indians. Will be fielded by the Andrews Mustangs at around the 43-yard line, and that's where they'll take over.
Number 25, Jeremiah Mullen, was on the reception of that short kick right there. Designed onside kick. I don't think that was a flub.
I don't think it was either. Tabitha Franklin listening from Fort San Go Indians. Glad you're with us. Landon Sims listening while driving back home. Glad to hear from you, buddy.
Landon.
We missed you this morning on the Pickett Show. That Pickett Show's at 10:05 every Friday, 10:05 to 11 on all of our platforms on KSCM 106.3. So Andrews will start this possession at their own. Oh, they move it up. Now, was there a penalty? They move it up to 48. So they'll line the ball up at the Andrews 48-yard line. 9:35, the clock stopped here on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard.
They must own the stadium over here, Rob.
Apparently they do.
We won't mention that inside joke.
That's right, slot T formation. They'll do the quick pitch coming right. A flag comes out. Lots of room to the right side, but the Indians string it out. 38 for Andrews. Jashawn Du Bois, on the outside, but there is a flag down. So let's hold everything and see what the flag is, Dustin.
Offsides against the Indians is the initial call right here.
So 2 5-yarders on the Indians so far. So they're going to take the yardage, or what are they going to do here? We'll see whatever they're going to find out.
It's going to be more than the carry, so they are going to take the yardage.
So they'll spot the ball at the Indians' 47-yard line.
3 yards on the carry right there, and the penalty yards being 5. So I can do that math.
That's pretty good, Dustin. First and 5
Thank you.
for Andrews at the 47-yard line of Seminole. 9:22 and counting left on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard in the first quarter. Score is tied 6-6. Some people can't read.
No.
So they'll spot the ball at the 47, and up quickly comes Andrews. Handed off coming left.
First
quick
back
keeper
through.
With the first back through. Indians read the quick handoff, and a host of Indians there, Dustin, on the
I
stop.
didn't catch the number. I was trying to get it for you, Rob.
Well, I think it's 13 was
21.
the first one. Okay, Brian Hernandez was the first one in for the Indians. Leroy Millen for Andrews, but Indians linebackers make a stop. Might have given him a yard, so it'll be second and a long 4 for Andrews from the Indians' 46. We're tied at 6.
So far, Seminole's been very disciplined with the misdirection of this slot T offense. But it's one of those things. These are one of those offenses that kind of grind on you, so you got to stay aware.
So Olivas takes a snap, hands off the first back through. Nothing doing. Kevin Guffey ate him up like a bad sandwich. His Mercurio size was eaten up by Kevin Guffey. Wow.
So bring up 3rd and about 5 here, Rob. So a long 5.
Lost him a yard. So 3rd and 5.
8:05 left here in the first quarter of play. On the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard, this game is tied at 6-6.
So you used to see this kind of offense all the time, Dustin. It's hard for all of us, even the broadcasters, get adjusted to watching that again, you know? Lots of moving around, lots of moving pieces. Olivas takes the pitch. First back coming to the left, trying to turn the corner. Indians string it out. He's going to get close to first down yardage, but a good stop there by the Indians' Rowan Donaldson.
Ball carrier is Mauricio Signs. And it looks like he's going to be about 2 yards short here for this 4th down.
So it'll be 4th down. Nope, they're going to give him the first, Dustin. They'll give him the first down.
I was looking at the yard marker and the referee in the same spot, but I apologize for jumping the gun right there.
7:34 and counting in the first on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard. We're tied at 6. Andrews brings them up with Olivas under center. And they got movement on the left side by Andrews. That's going to cost them 5 yards. That'll be Andrews' first penalty of the ball game.
That's against the rules of football there, Rob.
That's just in. It's cheating football. Huge crowd here on both sides, Dustin. Incredible.
30 miles apart. The I don't want to say heated rivalry, but the
it is heated.
The history between these two schools.
Heated, hotter than a firecracker, fired up, ready to go.
West Texas Fire.
West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply. You can email me at rob@wtxsupply.com. My buddy Summer Matlock working for him here in Andrews. Look at the quick handoff inside. Lots of room for Jay Sean. Still on his feet. He's going to get ahead for about 8 yards. That kid's the player that Coach Pointer was warning you about. Jay Sean DeBose had a good run right up the middle.
Got the penalty yardage back and some. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 5 here.
So spot the ball at the Indian 37-yard line. Again, if you want to shout out, we'd love to hear from you. 432-212-4311. Football now really at the 36-yard line of the Indians. Andrews brings it up. Olivas will send a man in motion. Indians jump across. Here comes DeBose moving to his right. Gets a block. Is cut under by Rowan Donaldson, but I think the Indians are going to be called for offsides, Dustin.
Yeah, they didn't blow that one dead, and Cottrell was caught inside the neutral zone there, so look for that to be a first down penalty.
And it is offside on the Indians. 3rd penalty for the Indians, and the Indians also with a turnover so far. So we'll spot the ball now, move it forward, and that'll be a first down at the 29-yard line. We'll spot the ball at the 29-yard line of the Indians. Andrews brings them up. Olivas under center. Fumbles the football. Ball's loose. Bodies everywhere. And Olivas will fall back on it. Now they're going to call a late hit on the Indians going for the fumble. That's rough, Dustin.
You got a little push.
I don't know if I agree with that. The ball was still loose, D. I don't know. That's an interesting call there. If that's a late hit on the Indians, we'll watch the white hat and see what it is. Not sure.
It is a dead ball personal foul against the Indians at the end of the play right there.
So the fumble loses a lot of yardage, but they're going to gain the yardage back on the Indians being called on a late hit, and it'll go all the way down the Tribe 21-yard line for Andrews. 1st and 10, 6:11 left in the first quarter on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard. We're tied at 6. Coach Pointer does not agree with that call. I'm with him, D.
Well, it's a continuation of the play right there. The player wasn't doing it intentionally. In my eyes, we got whistles going on. I think they were waiting to get the chain set.
So this break, once again, is brought to you by the Oak Room Restaurant at 1313 South Main in Seminole. Call Juan at 432-758-3095.
I guess to wrap up what I was saying is I can see Coach Pointer's argument.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I understand that. Me too. So Olivas will bring up Andrews as they come out of the huddle in that slot T formation. They'll hand it to first back coming left. DeBose falls forward for about a yard or two. Good stop there on the left side by the Indians, Braden Bailey.
And I can already see that the Andrews and Seminole players are chirping at one another. The referee's going to have to get in there and clean that up a little bit, or it's going to be a long night.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 8 from the Indians' 19. Now we're at 5:29 left in the first on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard. We're tied at 6. Andrews up quickly. Aiden Olivas under center. Lots of movement, and now they'll throw a flag and blow the play dead. That's going to be on Andrews. That'll be a 5-yard penalty on Andrews, breaking the rules of football.
There are some grumbles here on the home sideline, but that's absolutely correct. False start, you've got to blow that play dead. It's not a continuation play like an offside.
Shout out from Marty, Luis, Rosemary, Maribel, and the kids watching from home. Go Eli DeLeon, number 54. Again, if you want to shout out, 432-212-4311, we'd love to hear from you. There's a ton of people here at this ball game.
Yes.
If you want to do something wild in Seminole or Andrews right now, you can get that done because ain't nobody in either town.
We're not promoting that by any means.
2nd down and 13. They'll send DeBose in motion. Olivas dropped it. The ball's loose. And the Indians pick it up. It's a scoop. We're going with it. On the right side of the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Indians. David Rosales, he picked up the ball and went 72 yards. Wow.
That score comes with 4:44 left here in the first quarter of play. And now on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard, your Indians lead the Andrews Mustangs 12-6. I got caught up watching. I wasn't moving the camera. I became a spectator.
Yep, we got the camera finally moved. Dustin was cheering, but he did get the camera moved. David Rosales goes 72 yards for the touchdown. And on for the extra point is Rowan Donaldson. We'll get the snap back, the hold down, the kick is up. And it's good. Indians up 13-6 back after this.
Silver Star Insurance Agency, located at 113 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole, specializes in crop and crop hail insurance. Silver Star has the personnel in place to make sure you get the right and necessary coverage for all your crop insurance needs. Proudly serving your West Texas community. When it's time to get your crop insurance, call the professionals at Silver Star Insurance 758-2223 or stop by the office.
Fernando's Body Shop, located at 511 South Main in Seminole, has the experience and knowledge to handle all your auto body repair needs, windshield replacement, hail damage, repair, complete paint jobs, and insurance estimates. So call the experts 758-3171. That's Fernando's Body Shop, a proud supporter of the Seminole Indians and Maidens, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 30 years. That's Fernando's Body Shop, 511 South Main.
The Indians get a 72-yard scoop and score by David Rosales. A drive summary brought to you by Smokin' A's Barbecue Food Truck. Check out their Facebook page for their location and try that brisket burrito.
Go ahead.
A 72-yard return fumble by David Rosales. The kick is good with 4:44 left in the first on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard. Indians lead at 13-6.
I was going to say, I went by Smokin' A's the other day. Barbecue brisket sandwich. I put it on your tab, by the way, Rob, so you'll just get a bill on that in a couple of days.
We had a 15-yard penalty at some point on Andrews, Dustin, that we didn't catch. There is so much activity going on up here at the booth.
It's Andrews, Seminole.
We have a police presence. We have conversation. We have people walking across. It's an absolute mess. So the Indians are kicking off from the 45. They'll kick it out of the end zone, and Andrews will start at their own 25. Dustin, let's take a minute to remount and reload. What do you think?
Yeah, deep breath. Are you a yogi? You kind of.
I got 100 shout-outs. Let's get them.
Let's get them.
Garrett Lentz and Seth Busio watching again from Crete, Nebraska. Glad you're with us. Shout-out to the cameraman. Appreciate you, Rosemary Ponce. And
appreciate that.
Yeah, she's trying to help you out, dude. She's with you, trying to help you out. So spot the ball at the 25-yard line for Andrews, 1st and 10. Deep breath. Police presence.
Police presence.
I'm glad PJ's here.
Everywhere that I go, got a police presence.
That's it. So Aiden Olivas brings Andrews up. They'll run the trickeration up the middle, get a little breakthrough on the right side, get about 6 yards off the right tackle. They are so quick with the ball in the dark uniform, it's hard to get a number for Andrews. 38, that's Jason DeBose again.
Just like we alluded to earlier, the misdirection of the slot T offense. You've got backs going left, right, up the middle. It's just hard to keep up with.
2nd down and 4:21 and counting on the. And now here we go right across the middle again. A handed off, and a little handoff up the middle. Might have gotten a yard. We'll bring up 3rd down now at about 4. Sorry for the folks walking in front of the camera, folks.
Yeah, we've tried to do everything we could to block a spot for you folks, but some folks just can't read.
Yep. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 for Andrews from their own 37-yard line. I'm sorry, 32-yard line. Aiden Olivas, the senior quarterback, will bring them up. Indians line up tight. They'll send DeBose in motion, giving the pitch, coming right. Needing a block, turns a corner. Can't get the block. Good chase down by the Indians' 28. Hiram Gayton ran him down from behind.
It looks like they did get the first down yardage. So the yard gain was at the 35-yard line, and they got it at the 36.
So they'll spot the ball. 1st down for Andrews at the 36-yard line. 3:31 and counting on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard. Indians lead at 13-6. Here come Andrews. They'll hand it off to Bose coming left. Breaks a tackle, gets past the 40 to about the 42, giving him 7 yards. Actually, it's 21. Leroy Million for Andrews with that gain. So they'll get him to the 41-yard line. Bring up second down and about 6 from there. Second down and 6. They'll spot the ball at the 41-yard line. Shout out Luke Wimmer watching from Pampa. Glad you're with us, Lucas. They'll give the quick pitch back to the left side once again to 21 Million, trying to move forward. The right side of the Indian defense makes a big stop there, Dustin.
Just great sound discipline by the front 7 of the Indian defense, and then, backers coming in and help clean it up and prevent the big breakout.
Jalen Cottrell came from the other side of the line to help stop in there, along with number 10, Kevin Guffey. Let's bring up third down and a long 3 for Andrews, spotted at the Andrews Mustang 42-yard line. 2:24 and counting left on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard in the first quarter. Indians up 13-6. This game's everything we thought it would be. Olivas will hand it to DeBose. He fumbles the ball. He'll get up. Ball still loose. Recovered by the Indians. And it can't see who got it. 32, Austin Olivas got on top of it.
Just a great job right there again by the Indian defense to take advantage of an Andrews turnover. That turnover comes with 2:08 left here in the first quarter of play. On the Dickies, I did it. Hit me on the arm.
That's it.
Hit me on the arm before I finish. Silver Star Insurance, apologies to Kyle. Insurance scoreboard. Seminole leads Andrews 13-6.
Indians take over at the Andrews 40. First and 10. Wyatt Holmstrom back to throw. Finds Caden Kramer at the 30 with some room. To the 25, bumbling, stumbling forward. Give them a Porter's Grocery Store first down and an 11-yard gain.
Great job right there for the first play out of the rattle on this series.
Indians working quickly, clock running. Minute 59 and counting on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard. Indians first and 10 at the 25-yard line of Andrews. Make it 26. Holmstrom back to throw with time looking. Throws across the middle, caught to the 20. Inside to the 18, 17-yard line. That's number 20, Stephen Davis. That'll get him into the Hellegrass Red Zone. Go to hellegrass.com for all your needs. Graphic needs with Raymond Thiessen at 1303 North Main in Seminole.
Second and 1 here. Ball's going to be spotted at the Andrews 16-yard line.
Holmstrom in the shot. 2 receivers left, 1 right, and a back in the backfield with him. It's actually Miles Espino. Holmstrom going to air it out down the right side for Kramer. Throws it up. Caught out of the end zone. Incomplete. Almost had it. Just couldn't get that inside foot down.
Just wasn't able to get that foot in. Just a great ball right there by Wyatt, but just wasn't able to be brought in by Caton.
So, Gene Moffitt's texting in. Don't mind the occasional pedestrian. It's better than the fireball from 2 weeks ago. I agree, Gene.
Yeah, but there's a looming thunderhead that way too, so we got to keep an eye out on it tonight.
Okay, so we got third down and just about half a yard for the Indians. They got to get almost to the 15 to get a first down. So 9 seconds on the play clock, a minute 16 on the game clock. Now we've got a procedure penalty called on the Indians. Thanks, Gene. Yeah, we needed that. We're fighting a battle up here tonight. It's tough. Yeah, we're fighting a little bit of a battle. It's always something when you're on the road.
When you're in Andrews, it's always something.
It's always a little something.
That's my one swipe for the night, for the quarter.
For the first half. For the second. Yep. Again, if you want to shout out Texas, 432-212-4311, we'd love to hear from you. Yeah, gee, never mind the occasional pedestrian. Beats the heck out of a fireball. It does. It beats.
We need to have a meme and a T-shirt with that.
Yeah,
right there.
It beats the heck out of that giant fireball in the west with shooting through plexiglass.
Oh, I still got sunburn off of that.
So we'll take the snap. Holmstrom will keep it going up the middle. He'll lower pad level. He's going to be close to. He'll get that Porter's Grocery Store first down.
Ball's going to be spotted directly at the 15-yard line.
Dustin, did they wave that flag off because they put the ball back 1 yard short?
They
waved the flag off.
The white hat was pushing up for the play clock, so I don't know what the situation was on that, but the White
They'll snap it back to Holmstrom. Back to throw with time looking. Across to the right side. Airs it out. Trying to find Garcia and threw it incomplete to bring up 2nd down and 10. Yeah, intended for Jordan Garcia. 54 seconds left in the first on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard.
What a crowd here tonight.
Indians lead it 13-6. Indians have it 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line of Andrews. Holmstrom in the shotgun, 2 receivers to either side. And Adam Garcia in the backfield with him. Holmstrom back to throw, looking. With time, now flush. Goes up the middle, breaks a tackle, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Good pursuit by the Andrews defense, Dustin.
Andrews has done a good job the past couple of plays in stepping up and making some stops. Decision time here for the Indians on this 3rd down play.
Juan Hernandez on the stop for Andrews. Let's go Indians. Shelly Petty taken in, took a beating at the Pickett show. Sorry, Shelly. You know how that goes.
I'm so sorry for you.
So Indians now with 3rd down and 10 from the Andrews 15 after the fumble recovery. Holmstrom back to throw, looking, airs it out. Receiver fell down, will be incomplete in the coverage is Damian Ordonez. And now it brings up 4th and 10. Dustin, what do we do here?
Well, you're in 4-down territory. You obviously, I think you line up and go for it. You can get the 1st down. You don't necessarily have to go to the end zone. The yard to gain mark is at the 5. But I would also take a timeout here if you want to line up and see what they're going to do. So,
empty backfield for Holmstrom. Receiver in motion to the left and 3 to the right. Holmstrom back to throw with time looking. He's being pressured. He'll be sacked, fumbled, ball's loose. And Indians will turn it over on downs on the sack. So it looks like did the Indians recovered at Andrews? Indians did recover. 72 for the Indians. Mark Trevino fell on top of it, so the Indians turn it over on downs.
Andrews will take over at their own 21-yard line with 9 seconds left here on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard. Seminole leads Andrews 13-6.
Crazy first quarter. Can there be any crazier?
We got 2 scooping scores.
We got a couple of fumbles. We got
personal foul penalties. We got people walking everywhere.
We got thousands of cars, thousands of people, a police presence,
a looming thunderhead.
I'm telling you.
PJ Garcia's in the house tonight.
Appreciate him playing the role of Casey Powers, bouncing a little bit. Andrews will have it at their own 21. Aiden Olivas brings them up. And there'll be motion on Andrews right there, and that's going to cost them 5. That's cheating the rules football. Indians lead at 13-6 with 7 seconds left on the Silver Star Insurance scoreboard in the first quarter.
So for the folks at home watching on YouTube, I'm cheating a little bit. When Andrews has the ball, I'm going to zoom in because we know they're going to run the ball majority of the time.
Right.
When Seminole is on offense, I'm going to zoom it out so I can try to catch as much people as I can. So if you're wondering why the crazy cameraman's going in all kinds of different directions, there's my explanation for it. So
makes sense. Or he's just crazy.
I'm just crazy. Ask PJ.
So let's spot the ball at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Olivas takes a snap. He'll hand it to H-back coming around. Indians read it beautifully on the right side of the defense.
And that'll
13
take it to the quarter.
13, Brian Hernandez makes a stop. Indians lead it 13-6 after 1. You listen to Indian football on the sound of the tribe, KSCM 106.3.
Give A&P Supply a call at 432-955-0007 and get all the details about attic insulation along with many other types of insulation to make your home much more energy efficient. A&P Supply also specializes in roofing material, drywall, interior or exterior door moldings. And if you've been thinking about improving the exterior or interior of your home with something new, ask about Brusetta Stone. That's A&P Supply, 4 miles north of Seminole, just off the Seagraves Highway, or call 955-0007.
Pioneer Gin is proud to be a part of Gaines County and the agricultural industry. You can trust your cotton to Pioneer Gin this coming season. The trained professionals at Pioneer Gin take pride in the turnout and the quality of your cotton. Come out and talk to the professionals at Pioneer Gin. We're 19 miles west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, or just give us a call at 758-3822.
West Texas National Bank has 52 ATMs to serve your banking needs from Big Spring to Terlingua and north to Seminole, Denver City, and Plains. Great news, WTNB has even faster, easier, and more secure ways for you to pay with our latest digital wallet options. Talk to an experienced professional today for your ag equipment, farm, ranch, home, and auto loans. That's West Texas National Bank in Seminole, your one-stop financial institution. Member FDIC, an equal opportunity lender.
Epic Electric Solutions, located in Seminole, Texas, can handle all of your electrical needs. Serving West Texas and New Mexico, Epic Electric Solutions specializes in troubleshooting oilfield electric equipment, lighting upgrades, and electrical renovations. Call us for your residential remodels and new construction. For all of your electrical needs, call the professionals at 806-778-4913. Licensed and insured in Texas and New Mexico. Epic Electric Solutions in Seminole, Texas. Good luck, Indians and maidens.
Welcome back to Seminole Floral Broadcast Booth. Rob Franklin and Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. A crowd of thousands, a bunch of pedestrians walking across, police force in force.
We got all kinds of people on the field. We're lined up, ready to go. White Hat's back there standing with his hands on his hips.
We did about 2 minutes worth of commercials, which is normally only 60 seconds, but looks like they had an opportunity to recognize some homecoming people, so Andrews got that done.
Well, I feel like we're at a Tech game. We're Brian Jensen and John Harris up here.
I wouldn't go that far, but we'll take what we can do.
We're the baddest dudes on the planet.
That's it. That's the way it works.
Baddest radio dudes on the planet.
Baddest radio dudes on the earth.
Shout out to those guys. They do a
great job. They're a lot of fun to listen to. I listen to them every Saturday. By the way, 5 p.m. pregame, 6 o'clock kickoff. That one will be on KSEM 106.3 and KIKZ, KSEM.com. Tech playing Charleston State. Quarterback Olivas keeps it coming left, nothing doing. Hit by number 2, Creed Carlisle. Ate him up like a bad sandwich.
Your second quarter sponsors are Seminole ISD, McDonald's, West Texas National Bank, Dr. Michael Q. Watson, Seminole Butane, Permian Basin Abstract, Brock and Christy Morris, Marlon D. Carter, Zion Broadband, Agua Dulce Water, and CYA Insurance.
Thank you, D. Indians up 13-6 on that M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Ball's moved back to the 16-yard line of Andrews. 3rd down and 15. Olivas will hand off. Back coming left. Indians pursuit. Lots of pursuit there by Garcia. A hurdle by number 38, Jay-Sean Du Bois. You saw how athletic he is. He'll get some of that lost yardage back, Dustin. Wow. That was a full hurdle.
He did. He looked like he was running the 300 right there.
He didn't go under. He didn't go beside. He went
up,
over,
and over.
Airlift.
7-step stride.
So they'll give him about 7 yards on that. It'll bring up 4th down now for Andrews, and they're in punt formation. Indians get a good stop there, D.
Just a great series right there.
Andrews will punt it away. Indians will let it bounce, and it'll take a Andrews bounce and be killed at the 35-yard line of the Indians, and that's where the Tribe will take over.
Seminole will start this drive with 11:06 left here in the second quarter of play. On the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard, Seminole 13, Andrews 6.
If you want to shout out, text us 432-212-4311. We'd love to hear from you. Ron and Cheryl Presley checking in. YouTubing in Lubbock, thanks for checking in. And Amanda Ream saying, give a shout out to Landry and Shane. They're fishing in Granbury this weekend. Good luck to that Tribe fishing crew. Go get them. That wasn't available when I was in high school. 1st and 10 for the Indians at their own 35. Holmstrom in the shotgun. Takes the snap, back to throw. Looks out right, complete. Around the 40. That's Logan McCormick. He'll get about 5 yards. Good gain there by Logan to get forward.
Nice setup on the tunnel screen right there for the 5-yard gain.
Indians in the NASCAR, 2nd down and 5 from their own 40. They'll hand it off up the middle to number 12 for the Indians, Braden Gonzalez, and nothing doing as the Andrews defense makes the stop. He might have lost a yard or
Lost
two.
a yard right there, Rob. Ball's going to be spotted at the Seminole 39-yard line for this 3rd down play.
And be 3rd down and about 6 from there for the Indians. They'll reset the formation. 3 receivers left and 1 right. Holmstrom in the shotgun with Braden Gonzalez behind him. Wyatt Holmstrom awaiting the snap. He'll take the snap, back to throw with time. Now pressured, flushed out, he's going to be sacked. Big loss, about 10 yards back, and Holmstrom will be brought down for the sack. And that's going to put the Indians in punt formation.
Brady Kelly, 6'1", 175-pound outside linebacker on the sack right there, forcing 4th down.
Tough break there for the Tribe. They're going to line up 4th down and 15 from the Andrews 30. And Holmstrom will be in the shotgun. Now he takes a step back and he'll punt this away. On the pooch punt, he gets a good kick. Andrews has a returner back. He'll field it at the 30. Moving forward to the 35 to the 40-yard line, and that's where Andrews will be stopped at the 40-yard line.
Some more pushing and shoving going on after the end of the play, but no flags.
So we'll create a little more room on the drive summary chart.
So you went back to the old notepad there.
I did go back to the notepad.
I knew it wouldn't last long on the spiral notebook.
So Andrews will take over on their own 40-yard line. 1st and 10, yeah. I went back to the old faithful. And I put my look around school on the other one. So I had to write it bigger so I could see it. Did you have to give that away?
I did.
I had to write it bigger so I could see it.
You got to paint the entire picture for the folks.
Yes, you do. Quick handoff up the middle for Andrews. Nothing doing. Indians defense led by Carlos Garcia. And Carlos Gonzalez. And a host of others. Nothing doing for the Andrews ball carrier. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Sorry.
Got an injured Andrews player on the field, Rob.
This timeout brought to you by the Oak Room Restaurant at 1313 South Main in Seminole. Call them at 758-3095. We'll be right back.
Here to care for you in every stage of life. Seminole Memorial Hospital offers state-of-the-art technology and small-town hospitality. Our dedicated staff is here to give you compassionate quality care you deserve. We strive to provide our patients with comfort and confidence in their treatment during their time of need. Take a break from the ordinary and drive into Sonic in Seminole today for a refreshing Coca-Cola. While you're there, try one of our delicious hot dogs. To make it even better, top your meal off with an extraordinary real ice cream shake. Don't forget to take advantage of our happy hour from 2 to 4 p.m. daily for half-price drinks and slushes, especially Coca-Cola. This is how you Sonic.
Leroy Millian helped off under his own power for Andrews. Quickly, Andrews back on the field, up the middle with a run for 25, Jeremiah Mullen. And he gets good yardage, about 15 yards and a 1st down for Andrews.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Seminole 44-yard line.
8:59 and counting in the first half on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Indians up 13-6. Andrews 1st and 10, as Dustin said, at the Indian 44-yard line. God, there's an army of people here, dude.
It is just a great turnout for a high school football game.
Andrews comes up in the slot T. They'll hand it to Millian coming left. Indians read it this time. Right side of the Indians defense there to make the stop. Whole host of Indians on that right side led by Kevin Guffey and a whole bunch of others. Number 6 also for the Indians, David Rosales, who ran back a 72-yard fumble recovery. So he's gotten on the scoreboard tonight.
He sure did. Earned his chicken fry for the night.
2nd down and 10 from the Indian 44-yard line for Andrews. Aiden Olivas will bring them up. Take the snap. Hand it off up the middle. Nothing doing. Indians all over that. Ate it up like a bad sandwich. And once again, that's 2. Creed Carlisle on the stop. They're going to lose a yard. Nope, they're going to spot him yard to gain, so they'll get him back to the line of scrimmage.
Got back to the line.
So bring up 3rd down and 10.
What a beautiful night for football in West
Absolutely,
Texas.
it is. Shout out to the Indian defense from Charles Martinez, class of 91, watching from Canada. Shout out to the Kramer boys from Lubbock, Texas. Wreckham. Glad you're with us on all of our platforms. Andrews will come up 3rd and 10. They run a big reverse and nothing doing. Creed Carlisle read it along with Carlos Gonzalez. And the Indians make a big stop there as the Indians catch him on the reverse. He'll lose a yard or 2. Big play there, Dustin.
It was a big play. Bring it up 4th down right here, and I think the Andrews punt team is coming out on the field.
Yes, they will. They're going to try to pin the Indians deep here from the 45-yard line of the Indians. 4th down and 11. Indians have back to return Rowan Donaldson. And also,
punt
punt is blocked. Ball's loose. It's gathered up by the Indians at the 50. The 45-40, rumbling.
Guffey.
Kevin Guffey to the 35 to the 20-yard line. Kevin Guffey with a 25-yard punt return, and that's where the Indians will start this possession.
The initial block was by Austin Olivas as he got back there and skillfully knocked it down and didn't touch the punter. Bounced right into Guffey's hand, and Guffey was rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling. I like it when the big guys carry the ball down the field.
Guffey with a 25-yard return. And the Indians will start. 1st and 10 at the Andrews 21-yard line. Wow.
This game has had it all.
So the Andrews 21. Snap back to Holmstrom with time. Throws it out. Caught by the Indians at the 20. Up to the 19. That'll put them in the Hellegrass red zone. Go to hellegrass.com for all your graphic needs at 1303 North Main in Seminole. Caden Kramer gets the yardage there. About 3 yards. Bring up 2nd down and 7. Holmstrom in the shotgun. Back to his right. Andrews jumps. Now flag comes down. Get a free play. Throw it to the right to Kramer. Out of the end zone. Incomplete, but hold everything. Cheating the rules of football. Dustin, let's see what happened. All kinds of craziness.
And it's offsides against the Mustangs.
Offsides on Andrews.
Got a couple of shout-outs. Cody Washington. Cody volunteered to come run the camera anytime. He just said that he didn't want to come do it tonight because cops scared him.
I understand that. And if you're Cody Washington, you should be afraid of that.
And a shout-out to Roy Flores and his family listening in tonight. And then my sister-in-law had to get on to me for my camera skills. So, Dina, you're getting a shout-out tonight.
So 2nd down and 3 for the Indians from the 13-yard line of Andrews. They'll hand it off to Garcia coming right. He'll be dragged down. Might not have got anything going. Might have gotten a yard. Not real sure. Coming to the right side, 23 for the Indians, Adam Garcia. Actually ended up with no yardage there. So they'll bring up 3rd down and about 3 yards, Dustin. Wouldn't you guess that from the 13-yard line?
My eyes are better than yours, I'm going to say 2.
Got to get it across the 10-yard line.
I also cheated and looked at the scoreboard.
I got you.
3rd and 2.
5:45 and counting on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Your Indians lead at 13-6 in a slugfest. There's no other way to describe this.
No.
Now they're going to run the wild Indian with Caden Kramer coming to the right. Hit hard, no gain there. So Caden Kramer getting nothing, so it's going to bring up 4th down here, Dustin, and about 2. So what do?
I say you line it up and go for it. I mean, not necessarily a quarterback sneak, but just line up and put it on the ground and see what you can get out of 2 yards.
So Holmstrom in the shot, 4th and 2, Indians at the 13-yard line of Andrews. Empty backfield, takes the snap, back to throw with time, throws it out, caught by Jordan Garcia up the field, gets down to about the 6-yard line. And the Indians get the Porter's Grocery Store 1st down.
Great stretch right there by Garcia on the catch.
So Holmstrom back to throw, looking for a receiver. It's Logan McCormick, caught. Touchdown, Indians! Wow, we're going to give them a 7-yard touchdown pass from Holmstrom to Logan McCormick.
That score comes with 4:53 left here in the 2nd quarter of play. Now on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard, Seminole leads Andrews 19-6 with the point after attempt to come.
McCormick's 2nd touchdown. It's a big play, Dustin.
It was
big
a huge play.
And on for the extra point is Rowan Donaldson. Snap back, hold down, kick is up. It's good. Tribe up 20-6. We'll be back.
Zion Broadband is your local internet provider. Their office is next to Dairy Queen, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole. They're reliable, they're fast, experienced, knowledgeable, and trustworthy. They have an extensive track record with local people in Gaines County. No contracts, no data limits, and no gimmicks. Once again, Zion Broadband, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, located next to Dairy Queen. Call 432-758-0900.
Dr. Michael Q. Watson, MD, is located at 208 Northwest 8th Street in Seminole. Dr. Watson is available for all general medical practice and obstetrics. For excellent health care, call Dr. Michael Q. Watson, 758-3267 for an appointment, and walk-ins are always welcome. Dr. Watson accepts most commercial insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, and is board certified for DOT physicals. Located across from Memorial Hospital.
We welcome you back to the Seminole Floral Broadcast booth. Let's get you that Smokin' A's Barbecue Food Truck Drive Summary. Get a hold of Aaron and his bunch on their Facebook page so you can find their location. Indians go 4 plays and 21 yards and ends with a 7-yard pass from Holmstrom to Logan McCormick. Kick after was good with 2:06 left in the, 4:53 left in the first half on the M&S Backhoe scoreboard. Indians lead at 20-6. And kicking off for the Indians will be Rowan Donaldson. Kick goes to the right side, be fielded by Andrews, and he'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Probably should have let that go out of bounds, do you think?
Not going to say anything.
You're going to keep it quiet?
Yes.
I understand. Okay.
I have my one Andrews swap for the night. I'm going to try to be nice. I do have family over here, by the way. So.
Yep. I got friends over here. Like I said, my buddy Summer Matlock, who's working for West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply now, killing it. Appreciate her.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between friends and family, so.
I understand that. Andrews will start at their own 22-yard line. Shout out to Blue and Tabitha Franklin watching McCamey and Forsan play, checking in with us. Forsan up 14-7. We'll get scores for you at the Williams Dentistry halftime show when it comes your way. Here before long. Whistle blown. Dustin, what do we got? Respotting the football? Oh, respotting the football. So they're going to move it to the 25-yard line.
Check with Belcher, but I think there may have been something in the rule about if you take the ball out of bounds.
Inside, yeah, had to be it. Casey Powers back in Texas. Roll Tribe, kill the Mustangs. Watch out for Casey. He's back in the Lone Star State. Quick pitch left to Decene. He'll move out to the left side and be knocked out of bounds by the Indians' 32, Austin Olivas. That's DeBose. I'm sorry. Jay-Sean DeBose.
DeBois?
It's actually DeBose. D-E-B-O-U-S-E. It would be I-S in Canton Sourire, je sentis très mieux tout mon être. But DeBose is actually anglicized. If you want a linguistics breakdown, I'll be glad to give it to you.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, just thought I'd check.
Appreciate you.
Well, that's that music degree. Remember, I have an opera degree. So, second out and 5 for Andrews. And movement on the line, and now Andrews is going to be called for procedure on that one. It's got to be, Dustin, doesn't it?
That would be against the rules of football.
That's what we've heard. Again, if you want to shout out 432-212-4311, we'd love to hear from you. Yes, Amanda, we did shout out Landry and Shane fishing in Granbury this weekend. Proud of them. Good luck. So Andrews will move it back 5 yards. Second and 11 now from the 24-yard line of Andrews. Indians lead at 20-6 on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard with 4 minutes left in the first half. Andrews will bring it up. Under center's Aiden Olivas. He'll hand it off coming to the left. Nothing doing. The Indians read it on the dive play. Couldn't get the ball carried. It's 30 for Andrews. Mercurio Says with the carry. Nothing doing. In the middle of the Indians' defense is really doing a great job, Dustin, of reading all the movement in the slot.
Somewhere along the way there's going to be a hot pass over the middle. I know it's coming. They're just trying to find a way to bait the Indian defense. But just a great job, again, by the Indian defense of staying disciplined, especially with the front 7.
So they'll spot the ball. 3rd and 11 from the Andrews 24. Aiden Olivas will bring them up. They'll hand it off. Back coming left with some room. That's 21. Leroy Millian, who was hurt earlier. He's back in the ball game. He's going to gain about 8 yards. Good run there by Millian.
Going to bring up 4th and about 4 here, Rob.
Spot the ball at the 31-yard line. So 4th down and 4 from the Andrews 31, and then they're going to line up in punt formation. Be nice to get another block. I don't think I'd have room to write all that stuff down if we did that.
We got a timeout on the field.
Okay, this timeout brought to you by the Oak Room Restaurant at 1313 South Main in Seminole. Call Juan at 758-3095. We'll be right back.
Coach Jackson for Permian Basin Abstract Company.
Yeah, this is Coach Kent Jackson, and I know our experience dealing with Permian Basin Abstract was first class in the coaching business. Elizabeth and I have had an opportunity to buy several houses, but I know this was absolutely the easiest experience that we've ever had. Trey and his staff there made us feel at home, and the service was very professional yet very hometown friendly, and we highly recommend dealing with Permian Basin Abstract.
Exceeding expectations in customer service is their specialty. Permian Basin Abstract Company.
It's nice to have a neighbor you can trust, someone who can look out for you and your family in good times and bad. If you need legal counsel, you can count on Marlon D. Carter, attorney at law, for your legal service needs. For family and criminal law, personal injury, wills and estates, as well as a variety of other legal services. Mr. Carter lives and works with you right here in Seminole. He cares about you and our community. His office is located 118 Southeast Avenue B, across the street from the courthouse. He can be reached at 432-758-2181 or by email marlon@marloncarterlaw.com. Se habla español.
We're back from that Oak Room Restaurant timeout. Andrews will punt from their own 32. Back to receive for the Indians is number 5, Braden Bailey. Punt is up and away. It's a low spiral. He's going to the left side. It'll bounce around the Indians 30, take an Andrews bounce and keep rolling down. That punter for Andrews does a great job. It's going to get down to the 16-yard line, and that's where the Indians will take over.
Seminole will start this drive with 2:32 left here in the second quarter of play. On the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard, Seminole 20, Andrews to 6.
Stay tuned for the Williams Dentistry halftime show. We'll get you scores from around the area. We'll take another look at Around School, brought to you by Garner Motorsports, so you have an opportunity to know what's coming up next. The thing you need to know is no school Monday for the kids. Poor teachers got to work, but kids get a day off. Spot the ball at the Indians' own 16. Wyatt Holmstrom in the shotgun, one back in the backfield with him. Sends McCormick in motion. Now back to throw. Complete out at the 15-yard line. Forward to the 20. And forced out of bounds by Andrews is number 20 for the Indians, Stephen Davis.
About 4 yards on the reception right there.
Dustin working that camera. Once again, yeoman's work by Dustin Wright. Second down and about 7 for the Indians. Spot the ball at about the 18-yard line of Andrews. Holmstrom in the shot. Take the snap. Hand it off the first back through. That's number 23 coming left for the Indians, Adam Garcia. He'll get a couple of yards and eat up some clock. 2:15 and counting left in the first half. On the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard, Indians up 20-6 over Andrews. Second and 5, Dustin? Third and 5.
Third and 5, yes, sir.
Third and 5 from the Indian 21. Twin receivers to either side, one back in the backfield. That's Garcia. Holmstrom back to throw. Blitzed. He's going to roll right. Now air it out, throw it away. Great job by Holmstrom to get rid of that football. That's a smart move there by the quarterback.
Great recognition of the pressure coming. He was able to slide into the pocket, then move outside the tackle box and throw that ball away and live for another down.
So that's going to bring up. Down box says third, but I thought it was fourth.
It's fourth.
So it'll be fourth down for the Indians and about 6 from their own 20. And Holmstrom in the shot. Indians normally pooch punt out of this, and that's what they're going to do. Holmstrom will back up, and he'll rugby punt it away. Andrews with a returner back. He will drop it. He'll touch it and drop it. That should be Indians football if they get on top of it.
No signal yet.
It is Indians football. So the muffed punt by Andrews. Wow.
We'll take it.
Punt muffed by Andrews. And I didn't get the recovery person for Seminole.
I didn't either, but the ball's going to be spotted at the Andrews 38-yard line with 1:41 left here in the second quarter of play.
And so the Indians have the ball at the Andrews 38. They'll get it complete to Logan McCormick down the 20-yard line, still on his feet, inside. We'll get him into the Heligraphs red zone. Go to heligraphs.com for all your graphic needs, and they'll get a first down. Porter's Grocery Store first down. Heck, I didn't even get to spot the football.
First and goal at Andrews 7.
Back to throw Holmstrom. He'll be pressured. Airs it out to the left side. Incomplete to bring up second down.
Try to go with the back corner fade route right there to McCormick and just was not available.
So they started at their Andrews 42. And now have it at the Andrews 12. 2nd and goal. And 1:28 left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Holmstrom back to throw, under pressure, moving right, trying to create some room, throws it out, caught, and thrown out of bounds at the 10. That's Caden Kramer. So to bring up 3rd down and goal for the Indians, now back at the 10-yard line, Dustin.
Lost about 3 yards on the play right there.
And that'll give us 1:07, the clock counting, left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Indians up 20-6. Holmstrom in the shotgun. Adam Garcia in the backfield with him. Twin receivers to either side. Holmstrom takes a second, looks to change the play call. Play clock at 9, game clock at 47 seconds. Holmstrom's going to wait for it to come down.
The Indians call timeout here.
And the Indians do call timeout. That timeout brought to you by the Oak Room Restaurant at 1313 South Main in Seminole. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Freedom Bail Bonds offers fast and reliable assistance with surety bonds, and we're open 24/7. Since 1985, we have been providing top-notch service and can help you every step of the way with utmost privacy, professionalism, and speed. A call to Freedom Bail Bond should be your first good decision when you or a loved one is involved in this type of unfortunate situation. Call us at 432-758-3234, serving Gaines, Yoakum, Dawson, and Andrews counties.
Hi, I'm Rob Franklin. When I'm not doing games on the radio for the Tribe, I work for West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply with City Janitorial right here in Seminole. We sell fire extinguishers, first aid, PPE, pressure washers, and a full line of cleaning and janitorial supplies. I'm a certified portable fire extinguisher inspector, and I can swap recharges and service them for you as well. Call me at 432-788-6400 or email me at rob@wtxsupply.com for West Texas Fire and City Janitorial. 3rd down and goal for the Indians. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3. They're at the 10-yard line. Holmstrom back to throw. Airs it out across the middle to nobody. Incomplete. And it'll bring up 4th down and goal, Dustin, with 36 seconds left in the first half. So what do you do here? Field goal?
They're going to line up, kick a field goal here.
So we'll see Rowan Donaldson come on to try probably about a 25-yard field goal. So we'll see how this goes. They'll spot the ball at the 15, so it'll be a 25-yard field goal for Rowan Donaldson with 36 seconds left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Indians up 20-6, trying to extend the lead. Snap back, the hole's down, the kick is up. It's got the distance straight through the uprights, and the Indians lead it 23-6. We'll be back right after this.
Lowen Farm and Lumber, located 409 North Main in Seminole, is the name to remember for all your building products. Henry Lowen and his staff stand ready to assist you with personal service. For all your lumber, hardware, paint, general maintenance, supply items, and more, all under one roof with a wide selection to choose from. Lowen Farm and Lumber now carries a great selection of cedar and redwood, along with beams and floor joist. Remember, Lowen Farm and Lumber, your complete home and farm building supply store. Call 758-6035. Watson Construction, located at 501 West Dandelion Road in Hobbs, specializes in pipeline services. For all your oil and gas services, along with hydrovac, excavation, and tank cleaning needs, Watson Construction is your go-to place for all turnkey pipeline and dirt work needs. Give Watson Construction a call today for all your oil field service needs. 575-391-0537, serving New Mexico, Texas, and the Permian Basin.
All right, we may be taking the points off the board. Welcome back to Seminole 4 broadcast booth. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. What happened?
It looked like it may have been an offside penalty. They moved the ball from the 8 to the 5, so that would be half distance to the goal on that. Teams are huddling up. White Hat was talking to the Andrews coach.
And again, this break brought to you by the Oak Room Restaurant at 1313 South Main in Seminole. Call them at 758-3095. Herschel Jones checking in. So I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Defense is playing a good game. Herschel and Tammy. Richter checking in from Lubbock. Let's go, Indians. All right. So what do you think happened there, D? They're taking the points off the board.
But you got 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. So some penalty of some sort.
So are we taking the points off the board? Hold everything. Scoreboard's wrong.
They haven't officially taken the points off the board yet.
So let's see what happened. So we're going to get a penalty on Andrews on the field goal. Points still have not been taken off the board.
Until they do it, I'm not going to take it off the YouTube.
I don't blame you. Certainly they've taken the 3 points off. It's first and goal for the Indians. Yes, they've taken the points off. Holmstrom back to throw. He'll be pressured. Keeps it moving forward. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage if he was lucky.
Okay, so now they have officially taken the points off the board. So whatever penalty there was, must have been some kind of personal foul penalty or something after the play that affected that situation.
And is that Holmstrom that's down for the Indians?
We got an injured Indian player. I can't tell who.
That once again, this break's brought to you by the Oak Room Restaurant. We'll be right back. Randy, Truda, and Lou Dean at First Choice Realtors support the Indians, Maidens, and all athletic teams at Seminole High School. We have been serving Seminole's real estate needs for 40 years. We specialize in residential, farm, ranch, and commercial real estate. We're both seller and or buyer agents. Call us at 432-758-3634. Our phone is always answered. Visit our website for details at firstchoice-realtors.com or check our listings at landwatch.com. Thank you so much for your business.
Quick and Clean, located at 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole, can handle all your oil and filter changes along with diesel fuel filter changes. And don't forget, Quick and Clean can also take care of your brake work needs, front end alignments, and minor auto repairs. For all your vehicle maintenance, give Quick and Clean a call today, 758-3923, for quality service and local guys that know you. That's Quick and Clean, 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole.
Stop in at We Care Pharmacy, a healthcare pharmacy where most prescriptions are filled in under 10 minutes. Owned and operated by Prasad, who has served the Seminole area for over a decade. Trusted by many. We accept commercial insurance plans, Medicare and Medicaid, and a $4 generic plan. We offer OTC, diabetic supplies, and a drive-up window. We care for you and your family and have free prescription delivery. Call 432-847-4777 or stop by 312 North Main in Seminole. Your local Health Mart pharmacy. We care. That Oak Room Restaurant timeout. We're back in the Seminole Floor broadcast booth. Wyatt Holmstrom is being helped off the field for the Indians. The starting quarterback for the Tribe injured on that play. Let's reset, Dustin. The Indians made a 25-yard field goal, but then ended up having to take the points off the board, take a penalty, keep the drive going, and then Holmstrom gets hurt on the first play of that drive.
There was some sort of Andrews penalty that resulted in half the distance to the goal and a fresh set of downs for the Indians, bringing up that play where Holmstrom got hurt, and now we're sitting here second and goal at the 6-yard line.
And the Indians will put Braden Gonzalez. He's got a lot of time in. Andrews jumps offside. Indians get a free play. They'll lob it up in the air.
But they blew this one dead.
Blew it dead. Okay. Andrews with a ton of penalties in this half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12 penalties on Andrews in the first half. Indians have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they'll mark the ball half the distance to goal at the 3-yard line for the Indians. They'll bring up second down and goal. 18 seconds left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Stay tuned. We'll have a lot of information to get you on the Williams Dentistry halftime show. All kinds of stuff, Dustin. So Braden Gonzalez in relief of Wyatt Holmstrom, and looks like they're working on his ankle. Don't want to suppose, but it looks like a twisted ankle. Hopefully, send McCormick in motion. They'll snap it back, and they'll throw it complete to McCormick. He'll get down to 1, not quite in, so he'll get about 3 yards on the gain from Braden Gonzalez to McCormick.
Indians quickly on the line. Ball snap backs and ball spiked.
So the Indians will stop it with 4 seconds. Yeah, thank you, Dustin. Indians will stop the play with 4 seconds. So they'll get one more shot.
So 4th and goal from the 1 here. Big play. Line up and run it at them.
So the Indians will change personnel here. Ball at the 1-yard line. 4 seconds left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. 14 on the play clock. The Indians have a timeout, Dustin?
Indians do have a timeout
so
left.
I'm sure they're going to use it here. No, they reset the play clock now. Play clock has jumped back to 25, so we'll have a little more time to get going. Ball at the 1 yard line, 4th and 1. Now we're going to get an Oak Room Restaurant timeout by the Andrews Mustangs. Call them at 758-3095. Juan Mendoza and his crew will be right back. Stop in.
West Texas FiberLinks offers a variety of electrical services. From facility construction to troubleshooting, our crews are able to address all your electrical and instrumentation needs. Overhead transmission and power distribution lines are also a service provided by West Texas FiberLink. We offer a host of mechanical and civil services. Give West Texas FiberLink a call, 758-2700, for all your oil field, electrical, and communication needs.
Stop in today at Heligraphs for all of your window tinting needs, paint protection films, ceramic coatings, and wraps. Owner Raymond Thiessen and his staff have the knowledge and expertise to help take care of you with whatever service you may need. Located at 1303 North Main in Seminole, Heligraphs can also help with all your business sign needs, graphics, stickers, truck DOT decals, light-up signs, channel letter signs, and more. Call us at 432-245-5080 or visit our website at heligraphs.com. We're back with 4 seconds left in the first half on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Indians have it 4th and goal at the 1 yard line of Andrews. Wyatt Holmstrom is out, and at quarterback will be Caden Kramer in the Wild Indian. He'll take the snap straight up the middle, lower the shoulder, touchdown Tribe.
That score comes as the last tick of the clock goes off to 0. And now your Seminole Indians lead the Andrews Mustangs 26-6 on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard.
So you take 3 off the board, you put 6 on.
With the possibility of 7.
With the possibility of making it 7. And the graffiti cannon has gone off, and John Belcher has come up here. Run for your lives. We got him out of Gaines County. He showed up in Andrews County like a bad penny. Good grief. Extra point attempt coming from Rowan Donaldson. Snap back, the hold's down, the kick is up. It's good. We'll go the half. Stay tuned for the Williams Dentistry halftime show. Your Indians lead it 27-6. Back after this, you listen to Indian football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Well, nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan, funds for crop diversification, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant FSA lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag. Member FDIC.
Brock Morris and Christy Morris are proud to be a part of Seminole and are here to help you with your healthcare needs. Brock and Christy are certified family nurse practitioners. Brock specializes in family medical practice, joint injections for shoulder and knee pain, and DOT physicals. Christy specializes in family medical practice, women's health, and dermatology. Brock and Christy are now accepting new patients and are located in the clinic at Seminole Memorial Hospital. For appointments, call 758-4711 or 758-4799.
Stock up and save at Porter's in Seminole. Friar Lake Quarter sold in a 10-pound bag, $5.90. Quarter loin pork chops, $1.79 a pound. Choice boneless beef chuck steak or roast, family pack, $4.99 a pound. House avocado, 7-count bag, $1.88 with digital coupon. Food Club sodas, assorted 12-pack cans, 3 for $12. Food Club Party Dip, assorted 12-ounce, $1.88. And Bluebell Ice Cream, assorted half-gallon or 12-pack cups, 2 for $12. Porter's, working hard to save you more. The Travel Center Corner Store, located just west of the high school and Hobbs Highway, is open 24/7 for your convenience. Whatever you need, the Travel Center Corner Store probably has it. Cold deli, hot deli, burritos, pizza, fountain drinks, coffee, grocery items, quality Valero fuel, and a rewards program to save you even more. Stop in anytime and be sure to check us out at cornerstoretx.com.
If you or your spouse have been thinking about pre-planning your final arrangements, Ratliff Funeral Homes of Seminole, Denver City, Seagraves, and Brownfield can assist you to pre-plan the services you choose and will relieve the financial burden from your loved ones. If you already have a plan, let us review it with you. Call or come by any of the Ratliff Funeral Home locations in Seminole, Denver City, Seagraves, and Brownfield.
Keep On Trucking, located at 203 Northeast Avenue G in Seminole, is here to help you by keeping you off the shoulder and on the road. If you're in the trucking business, you need to know about Keep On Trucking. They can help you with DOT numbers, safety and audit training, new hire applications, drug and alcohol testing, oversized weight and trip permits, along with commercial truck insurance. Call 432-758-2403 today, and you'll be glad you did.
C&C Irrigation and Pump, located west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, can handle all your irrigation needs from top to bottom. C&C Irrigation and Pump service all makes and models of irrigation systems, along with pump repair, plumbing supplies, and electrical supplies. And don't forget to ask about our Zimatic pivot system, equipped with the latest technology. Contact C&C Irrigation and Pumps, 758-2053.
Petty Insurance Agency deals with numerous companies in order to get you the best coverage and lowest rates possible, and they are now an agent for Nationwide Insurance. Petty Insurance Agency specializes in home, auto, life insurance, commercial, farm and ranch, pivots, Mexico insurance, and workers' comp. With 2 locations to serve you at 106 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole and 320 West Main Street in Brownfield, or call 758-9188 in Seminole or 806-637-0321 in Brownfield.
Our Dulce Water Company in Seminole can handle all your water needs. Give Jeremy Nelson, owner and operator, a call today at 432-758-6000 and get all the details about the benefits of an RO rental system for your home or office. Enjoy the convenience and health benefits an RO system can provide. And don't forget, Agua Dulce Water Company also sells and services Hagen Clock water softeners, and they're now selling bulk, non-potable RO water. In-house financing available. The difference is clear with Agua Dulce Water Company, 2001 Hobbs Highway.
We welcome you back to the Williams Dentistry Halftime Show. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Your Indians lead it at the break 27-6. Let's get you this drive summary brought to you by Smokin' A's Barbecue Food Truck. Call Aaron at 505-423-2642. You can check their location on Facebook. First possession went to Andrews. They went 3 and out. Indians on their first possession had the ball at the 16-yard line and fumbled the football. Dalen Jeffcoats for Andrews ran it 8 yards back, and the kick after was good with 10:07. It was missed, with 10:07 left in the first. Andrews took a 6-0 lead. Indians took the ball back over at their own 36-yard line, put together a 2-play 64-yard drive that ended with a 26-yard pass from Wyatt Holmstrom to Logan McCormick. Kick after was no good with 9:35 left in the first. We're tied at 6. Next possession for Andrews. They go 6 plays and fumble the football. It's scooped up by David Rosales. He went 72 yards, rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling all the way to the end zone. Point after was good for the Indians with 4:44 left in the first. Indians took a 13-6 lead. Andrews took the ball over at their own 25-yard line, ran 5 plays, fumbled the football, and Austin Olivas recovered that fumble and gave the Indians great field position at the Andrews 46-yard line. The Indians end up running 6 plays and turning the ball over on downs to Andrews for that next possession. Andrews took over there at their own 21, ran 2 plays, and the first quarter ended. Ran 1 more play in the second quarter and punted the football away to the Indians. Indians got the ball at their own 35-yard line. They went 3 and out and punted away. Andrews got the ball back at their own 40. They went 4 plays. On that 4th play, the Andrews Mustangs punted. It was blocked by Austin Olivas. Kevin Guffey scooped it up and ran 25 yards to give the Indians good field position at the Andrews 21-yard line. The Indians put together a 4-play, 21-yard drive. It ends with a 7-yard pass from Wyatt Holmstrom to Logan McCormick. Kick after was good with 4:53 left in the first half. The Indians took a 20-6 lead over Andrews. The next possession, Andrews started at their own 25. They went 3 and out. Indians' next possession started at their own 16. They went 3 and out. And then, well, let me rephrase that. They thought they were going to go 3 and out. The ball was punted. Andrews muffed the punt, so the Indians did not go 3 and out. Andrews muffed the punt, and Andrews fumbled the ball. Indians took over at the Andrews 42. They ran 4 plays and tried a 25-yard field goal by Rowan Donaldson. They took those points off the board, and the Indians ran 3 more plays, actually 4 more. They had a 4-play, 42-yard drive, end up being a 9-play, 42-yard drive that ended with a 1-yard run by Caden Kramer with no time left on the clock and a Rowan Donaldson extra point. And Dustin, that rodeo put us at 27-6. I don't know how else to explain that. That was a total crazy first half.
It's Andrew Seminole football.
That's the best way to put it.
That's just the best way to put it. As Stan Hughes didn't read the sign.
He didn't read it either.
So
Walked right in front of the camera.
Get called out on radio.
That's right. We're getting hook him up. So the Indians also, Dustin, something that's a point of interest. Wyatt Holmstrom is down, and it looked to me like, now again, amateur doctor, they were wrapping his ankle. That's always a better sign than something else. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It could have been a lot worse. Don't know if he'll come back in the second half or not. I would doubt you would risk it leading like this 27-6. So we'd have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in that position to make that decision. So
yeah,
we'll see as they come out of the halftime break what's done.
All right, we'll take another quick break. We'll come back and get scores from around the area. You're listening to the Williams Dentistry Halftime Show on the Sound of the Tribe. Indians up 27-6 on KSEM 106.3.
Dr. Wendell Parkey knows how important it is that each patient be treated like a member of his own family, including speaking with a patient in fluent Spanish or German if that makes them more comfortable. He is committed to being accessible to his patients, obstetrics, gynecology, family medicine. Dr. Wendell Parkey is located at the Seminole Family Medical Clinic, 209 Northwest 8th Street in Seminole. Call for an appointment 758-1155.
McBride Supplies It All is here for all your oil field supply needs. They're a distributor of Balon, Kimray, and Flowline, as well as a licensed Victaulic distributor. They have a large inventory, and from belts to stuffing boxes and liners, as well as a full-service rigging shop to enable your chain, wire, rope, and hose needs. McBride Supplies It All has over 100 years oil field experience. They're available 24 hours on call. Call Hobbs 575-393-5275 or Andrews 432-524-1160. In a hurry and on the go, stop in at Hometown Convenience Store, 400 West Avenue A in Seminole. Grab your favorite soft drink, coffee, and snacks, and they have a great selection of snacks such as chips, candy, peanuts, donuts, and much more. And save more when you buy 2 8.4-ounce size of Red Bulls. Don't forget about our handy drive-through window, and be sure to check out our fuel prices and fill up with high-quality Exxon fuel at Hometown Convenience Store.
McDonald's presents Burger Reviews by Hamburglar. Today's review, the hotter, juicier classic burgers. Hamburglar, the time is yours. Rubble, rubble. He said, "These are McDonald's best burgers ever." And then, "Can I keep them?" And then he just grabbed them and ran away. Rubble.
Run for app-only deals like a $6 double cheeseburger meal with medium fries and medium Coke. Offer valid one time per day from 8/7 to 9/3 at participating McDonald's. Comparison to prior classic burgers. Must opt into rewards.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Seminole schools strive to provide comprehensive educational services in our community. Whatever the educational need, we're committed to doing our best as a team to meet it. For more information on eligibility and programs, contact us at Seminole ISD. We're extremely proud of our students and their accomplishments in academics, FFA, band, choir, art, theater, speech, debate, cosmetology, Skills USA, and athletics. We're also a proud sponsor of Seminole sports broadcasts for those unable to attend. Go Indians and Maidens!
Having trouble with your water well? Give Tri-County Fast Bailing a call at 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing can brush and bail the rust and sand away on existing wells or new wells. Tri-County Fast Bailing has the experience and knowledge with over 20 years of service in Seminole and the surrounding area. To get your well operating back at its full capacity, that number again, 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing. For all your abstract and title service needs, you can depend on Gaines County Abstract Company, located 207 South Main in Seminole. Gaines County Abstract Company is the original title company in Gaines County with complete records that date back to the 1800s. So give them a call at 758-3351 for fast turnaround with over 160 years of combined experience along with in-house attorneys. Quality abstract and title service since 1911.
Welcome back to Williams Dentistry Halftime Show. Rob Franklin and Dustin Wright, KSCM 106.3, KIKZ, KSCM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. We've given up the battle. If somebody walks in front of the camera, we've already got a lady standing in front of it, so if somebody walks in front of it, God bless them. They're just going to be on camera.
Yep.
Dustin's got some scores from around the area. Why don't you take over?
Gaines County scores of interest. Last night, the Loop Longhorns beat the Roby Lions 27-0. That was on the road in Roby. And at the half, the Seagraves Eagles are up on the Sudan Hornets, 21-7. That's a bit of a barn burner up there in Sudan right now. Looking around district play, Shallow-Water Mustangs are they're not on our district, excuse me, but this is a game of interest. Shallow-Water Mustangs 24, Midland Greenwood 14. That game is at the half in Midland Greenwood. Let me scroll down here. Canyon West Plain Wolves 14, Amarillo Paladuro Dons 0. That game is at the half in Canyon. Lubbock Estacado 20, Levelland 9 at the half. Canadian 21, Perryton nothing. That is late in the second quarter of play. Abilene Wiley 14, Stephenville 10. That is early in the second quarter of play. Denver City Mustangs are down to the Lovington Wildcats 27-14. That is at the half over in Denver City. Borger Bulldogs are down 35-0 to Bushland Bulldogs. Bushland Falcons are up 35-0 over Borger. Late second quarter in Bushland is what this score is saying. Did you ever get your app back up, Rob?
Nope, not working.
Midland High Bulldogs 20, Lubbock Monterey 2. That is at the half in Midland. Pecos 7, Stanton nothing. That is at the half in Pecos. Friendship 10, Abilene High 3. That is in the third quarter play up in Friendship. Littlefield all over Lamesa 40-6. That's at the half in Lamesa. Abernathy 14, Post 3. That's in the second quarter play in Post. McCamey Badgers are down to the Fort Sam Buffaloes 21-14. That's at the half. The Coahoma Bulldogs are all over Colorado City 28-14. That's at the half in Coahoma. Big Spring Steers are down to the Sweetwater Mustangs 35-12. That's at the half in Big Spring. Monahans Lobos 29, Snyder 8 at the half in Snyder. Fort Stockton Panthers are down to the Grain Golden Cranes 20-17. That's late in the second quarter.
That's an
play.
Interesting score
that is
right there.
Very interesting score. Wink Wildcats all over Sundown 21-0. That's late in the second quarter of play. Trying to find some games that were on the Pickett show for those that were listening in, and that's about to the bottom of my list right now, Rob.
All right, we'll take another break, and we'll come back with more of the Williams Dentistry Halftime Show. We'll also get you a look around school as well. You're listening in football, and walk-acrosses by hundreds of thousands on the Sound of the Tribe, KSCM 106.3.
Commercial Tire Service, located at 1100 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, is your complete tire service center. Commercial Tire Service carries Goodyear and Firestone Ag tires, Cooper, Nito, and Michelin tires for passenger cars, trucks, and SUVs. You always get great service and great prices. We can also take care of your front-end alignment needs, oil and filter changes, brake jobs, and much more. And don't forget, Commercial Tire Service offers 24-hour road service. Just call 758-9477 or 758-1390. People's Bank is your hometown bank that is a proud supporter of our local schools. People's Bank is a community bank. We are proud to be in the Seminole community. At People's Bank, we're about quick loan decisions, great customer service, and building relationships with all of our customers. Stop by and see us at our location in Seminole. Visit us on the web at peoplesbanktexas.com or give us a call at 432-245-6180. Good luck to the Seminole Indians and Maidens this season. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
BJ Pipe and Supply in Lovington wants to bring back great customer service by providing oil field parts and service to our customers. We've been serving the heroes of the Permian Basin since 2010. We help keep your pumping units producing and so much more. Come see us in Lovington, New Mexico at 1105 East Avenue D or call 575-552-1003 for BJ Pipe and Supply.
There are tires, and then there's B.F. Goodrich tires. For the passionate driver, B.F. Goodrich light truck tires strive to deliver outstanding all-terrain traction, rugged dependability, a quiet highway ride, and the bold look you want for your rig. Don't just get tires that fit your truck. Get tires that transform it. Ask about B.F. Goodrich light truck tires today at Howard McCaleb Tire in Seminole. Howard McCaleb Tire has the expert tire service you need to take your car's performance to the next level. Specific performance may vary by tire model.
Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse are proud supporters of the Seminole Maidens and Indians. We'd like to wish the Maidens and Indians the best of luck for their successful season. Please come see the friendly staff at Oasis Gin for all your ginning, marketing, and warehouse needs. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse appreciate your business. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Good luck to the Maidens and Indians. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse.
Welcome back to the Williams Dentistry Halftime Show. Your Seminole Indians lead Andrews 27-6 here at the break. We'll get you a look around school, brought to you by Garner's Motorsports in Hobbs, New Mexico at 320 North Del Paso. Call them at 575-391-9933. Cool ATVs and motorcycles and so much more at Garner's Motorsports. Today and tomorrow, boys golf has been at Shadow Hills in Lubbock. Good luck to them. Tribe Cross Country tomorrow will be at Lubbock Christian University at 8 a.m. Tribe Tennis will be tomorrow at Shallow Water at 9 a.m. I want to remind you, no school Monday for the students. The faculty will still be working, but no school for the students on Tuesday. Tribe Tennis will host Brownfield at 4 p.m. Also on Tuesday, Maidens Volleyball resumes. They're not playing this weekend. They'll play their last game before they start district. They host Shallow Water at 6 p.m. Tuesday, so go out and support the Maidens. Next Friday, the Indians host Pecos, 6:15 pregame show, 7 o'clock. Thank God, back in our own press box in Seminole. Hope you join us for that. And then Maidens Volleyball, 1 week from tomorrow, will play west of the Pecos as they take on the Lady Eagles at 12 noon. It will be the first serve, and I'll bring that game to you live from Pecos on all of our platforms, including YouTube. Want to remind you, after tonight's game, the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard, 10 to midnight. Okay, it's on 106.3 FM and on the website, audio only, and also audio only tomorrow. Texas Tech football hosts Tarleton State, 5 o'clock pregame show, 6 o'clock kick on audio only on our platforms. And while we got a second, we want to remind you about the Picket Show that Dustin was talking about, 10:05 each Friday from the Corner Store Travel Center on all of our platforms, including video. Had a lot of fun with that today. That's a good bunch of folks having a good time out there.
Guest appearances from what I was able to briefly look at.
Matt Cottrell kind of sneaked his way in there, and so did Tanner Moore. And so it was nice to have them around. Since Dustin can't get off work, we have some people kind of hiding their way, getting in there.
About 5 minutes of it this afternoon when I got off of work.
A lot of fun. Also on Friday mornings at 8:05, we have that Greg Pointer interview. It's on our audio only. Every Friday at 8:05, you can catch that as well. So lots of stuff going on here on the Williams Dentistry halftime show. Dustin, impressions of the first half, besides it being a completely insane, crazy things happening in the first half.
I thought that the Seminole game plan showed more discipline than Andrews, and they were able to take advantage of some turnovers that Andrews had. Even though Seminole did give up a scoop and score early in the ball game, Seminole was able to take care of a couple of turnovers, turn one into some points, but then go down and convert when they didn't have a scoop and score. Just a great job all around, and I think it really starts with the Indian defense and just shutting down that slot T. At the break, I don't think you heard John and I were talking. It's going to be tough for Andrews to come back from this deficit with that type of offense.
Yeah, Belcher, and you were visiting a minute ago. It appears that Coach Richmond did what he needed to do to work through the
that doesn't mean that you completely abandon your game plan. You've got to figure in somewhere along the way that you had to plan for this kind of position in your game planning. So you don't completely abandon what got you here, but you've got to adapt and adjust to what Andrews is going to do this second half.
And you've also got to factor in at this point, Dustin, the health of Wyatt Holmstrom. I mean, you got to figure out whether or not he'll be able to be upright and get in the ball game. But remember, if you'll remember way back into the scrimmages and everything else, Braden Gonzalez was taking half the reps on everything.
Well, you don't push the panic button on that. You've got Braden Gonzalez back there. You got Josh Lopez, Nick Reyes on the roster, 5'11", 128-pound junior quarterback. You've got two guys that can handle some snaps. You got Caden Kramer as well, who played quarterback in junior high.
Right, and he played some a little bit last year, too. So
you've got options.
You've got options.
So you don't have to push the panic button yet. Just be smart, be conservative, and let's get out of here with the win, and then we'll worry about the rest of the stuff tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, and also a 27-6 lead doesn't hurt.
Yes.
On the road, after some turnovers and all kinds of stuff. So really interesting how this first half worked out. And I'll just recap a little bit of my drive summary. So we've had 2 scoops and scores. Yeah, we've had 2 scoops and scores. We've had a muffed punt. We've had a return by Kevin Guffey of 25 yards. We've had
a block punt.
Off a block punt. We've had a field goal made and then taken off the board and then put on a 4th and 1 from the 1-yard line, and Caden Kramer gets in the end zone with no time left. Other than that, it's been uneventful.
The only thing you haven't got to this point, which you had one that happened, one of these two things that I can think of at the top of my head. You had a field goal that got called back, but you went and scored a touchdown off of a penalty. You hadn't had a safety yet.
You have not.
And you hadn't had a pick six.
Yeah. We did have a block extra point, right? Yeah,
we had a block.
We had a block extra point too. So it's been eventful.
It's been a great ball game to call. I'll tell you that much.
And hey, the problem that we're having with folks walking across, there are people everywhere. There are people sitting on the hills. We've got 3 rows marked off so we can run the video, and people are trying to fight their way into those rows. It's just packed with people, which is great.
And from our vantage point, we can look out across the way to the Andrews parking lot. I see cars halfway down Mustang Loop or Drive or whatever that is over there. I'm not sure what they call that road over there. There's cars halfway down that road over there. There's cars parked by the practice field. This is a packed house tonight, and what else? You wouldn't expect anything different for Andrews and Seminole.
And the Tribe leading here at the half, 27-6. We'll take another break. We'll pay for some of this stuff that we're doing, and we'll bring you more of the Williams Dentistry halftime show after this. You're listening to the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
When you call Seminole Butane at 758-5493, you can depend on personal efficient service. Seminole Butane can handle all your fueling needs, gas, diesel, or propane on the farm, ranch, or in the oil field, delivered to your location. Owner Chip Wicker reminds you to check out their new fueling site next to the office at 419 Northwest 11th Street. Seminole Butane, locally owned and operated, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 60 years. That's Seminole Butane.
In Stitches and Designs, located at 1110 North Main in Seminole, specializes in custom embroidery and screen printing services. Our friendly staff will work with you to create what you need for your business, sports, and church events, along with any custom personalized needs, also offering promotional items such as banners, business cards, pins, and much more. So for all your custom embroidery and screen printing services, call 758-6297. That's In Stitches and Designs, your vision in stitches. Silver Star Insurance Agency, located at 113 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole, specializes in crop and crop hail insurance. Silver Star has the personnel in place to make sure you get the right and necessary coverage for all your crop insurance needs. Proudly serving your West Texas community. When it's time to get your crop insurance, call the professionals at Silver Star Insurance, 758-2223.
Where'd Belcher
or stop
go?
by the office.
Where'd Belcher go?
Fernando's Body Shop, located at 511
figured he wanted to
South Main in
talk.
Seminole, has the experience and knowledge to handle all
He always
your
comes
auto
up here with that
body
long
repairs.
look on his face like he
Windshield
wants to
replacement,
talk.
hail damage, repair,
I guess he
complete
saw how
paint
mad
job,
I was he ran
insurance
off.
estimates. So call the experts 758-3171. That's Fernando's Body Shop, a proud supporter of the Seminole Indians and Maidens, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 30 years. That's Fernando's Body Shop, 511 South Main. Give A&P Supply a call at 432-955-0007 and get all the details about attic insulation along with many other types of insulation to make your home much more energy efficient.
A&P Supply also specializes in roofing material, drywall, interior or exterior door moldings. And if you've been thinking about improving the exterior or interior of your home with something new, ask about Versetta Stone. That's A&P Supply, 4 miles north of Seminole, just off the Seagraves Highway, or call 955-0007.
Pioneer Gin is proud to be a part of Gaines County and the agricultural industry. You can trust your cotton to Pioneer Gin this coming season. The trained professionals at Pioneer Gin take pride in the turnout and the quality of your cotton. Come out and talk to the professionals at Pioneer Gin. We're 19 miles west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, or just give us a call at 758-3822.
Welcome back to Williams Dentistry Halftime Show. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Had a hot mic a minute ago. Sorry, man. I'm glad I didn't say anything bad.
Well, it's all right.
Indians lead it 27-6. We're just going to call this the new KSEM runway, and we're going to give you fashion tip updates through the game as folks walk back and forth.
You walk by, you're fair game.
That's right, and whatever you're wearing is going to go on the air.
and however we describe it is going to be legendary from here on out.
That's right. If you want to shout out Texas, 432-212-4311. We have a very, very, very extended halftime show with Andrews doing their homecoming activities. There's only a couple of minutes left on the scoreboard for halftime, but
they've actually went through the full 28-minute halftime clock. They've got the clock set at 2. So, and they're still announcing homecoming king and queen, court, whatever you want to call it.
Candidates.
Candidates.
Well, that'll give us a chance again to remind you. We'll have the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard immediately after this game, 10 to midnight, on audio only, 106.3 FM, and on the website. And then tomorrow, Tech Footballs, they host Tarleton, 5 p.m. pregame, 6 p.m. kick on 106.3 and the website. We start our coverage of Maiden Volleyball 1 week from tomorrow as the Maidens start district in Pecos. We'll bring that game to you live at 12 noon from Pecos High School. And we'll cover the Maidens all the way through their district and hopefully a playoff run. So we'll take a break and come back with more of the Williams Dentistry Halftime Show. You're listening to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
West Texas National Bank has 52 ATMs to serve your banking needs from Big Spring to Terlingua and north to Seminole, Denver City, and Plains. Great news, WTNB has even faster, easier, and more secure ways for you to pay with our latest digital wallet options. Talk to an experienced professional today for your ag equipment, farm, ranch, home, and auto loans. That's West Texas National Bank in Seminole, your one-stop financial institution. Member FDIC, an equal opportunity lender.
Epic Electric Solutions, located in Seminole, Texas, can handle all of your electrical needs. Serving West Texas and New Mexico, Epic Electric Solutions specializes in troubleshooting oilfield electric equipment, lighting upgrades, and electrical renovations. Call us for your residential remodels and new construction. For all of your electrical needs, call the professionals at 806-778-4913. Licensed and insured in Texas and New Mexico. Epic Electric Solutions in Seminole, Texas. Good luck, Indians and Maidens.
Here to care for you in every stage of life. Seminole Memorial Hospital offers state-of-the-art technology and small-town hospitality. Our dedicated staff is here to give you compassionate quality care you deserve. We strive to provide our patients with comfort and confidence in their treatment during their time of need. Take a break from the ordinary and drive into Sonic in Seminole today for a refreshing Coca-Cola. While you're there, try one of our delicious hot dogs. To make it even better, top your meal off with an extraordinary real ice cream shake. Don't forget to take advantage of our happy hour from 2 to 4 p.m. daily for half-price drinks and slushes, especially Coca-Cola. This is how you Sonic.
We'll get you one more hit on the Williams Dentistry Halftime Show. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEN.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Your Indians lead it 27-6 over the Andrews Mustangs. And the homecoming festivities have finally ground to an end, Dustin. And so now we're
mercifully.
So now they're going to reset the clock and run the teams out, and then we'll get that second half started. So we'll get that to you here in just a minute. So we'll get it rolling here in just a second. Brett Whitfield said we need a punt return and a kickoff return.
I did miss something.
Yeah, if we get those, then we've just about run the gamut on that. Brett, thanks for checking in. Blue Franklin says McCamey has now tied Force in at 21. So how about them Badgers? Keep fighting them. All right, we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with the second half. You're listening to Indian Football on KSEM 106.3.
Zion Broadband is your local internet provider. Their office is next to Dairy Queen, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole. They're reliable, they're fast, experienced, knowledgeable, and trustworthy. They have an extensive track record with local people in Gaines County. No contracts, no data limits, and no gimmicks. Once again, Zion Broadband, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, located next to Dairy Queen. Call 432-758-0900.
Dr. Michael Q. Watson, MD, is located at 208 Northwest 8th Street in Seminole. Dr. Watson is available for all general medical practice and obstetrics. For excellent health care, call Dr. Michael Q. Watson, 758-3267 for an appointment, and walk-ins are always welcome. Dr. Watson accepts most commercial insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, and is board certified for DOT physicals. Located across from Memorial Hospital.
Coach Jackson for Permian Basin Abstract Company.
Yeah, this is Coach Kent Jackson, and I know our experience dealing with Permian Basin Abstract was first class in the coaching business. Elizabeth and I have had an opportunity to buy several houses, but I know this was absolutely the easiest experience that we've ever had. Trey and his staff there made us feel at home, and the service was very professional yet very hometown friendly, and we highly recommend dealing with Permian Basin Abstract.
Exceeding expectations in customer service is their specialty. Permian Basin Abstract Company.
We welcome you back to the Seminole Floral Broadcast booth. They're at 506 North Main. Call 432-758-3678. Rob Franklin and Dustin Wright. We're ready to start the second half. Your Seminole Indians taking on the Andrews Mustangs. We had a couple of big plays of the quarter brought to you by Freedom's Bail Bonds. Call Angie at 758-3234 for all your work on that. Austin Olivas with a fumble recovery that he gathered up, and also a 72-yard fumble recovery by David Rosales, where your big play of the quarter brought to you by Freedom's Bail Bonds. Dustin, you disagree with that?
I do not. Your third quarter sponsors are CNC Irrigation, Howard McCaleb Tire, A&P Supply, In Stitches and Design, Rattler Funeral Homes, People's Bank, Silver Star Insurance, Epic Electric Solutions, First Choice Realtors, We Care Pharmacy, and Keep On Trucking.
Forrest Balcom watching from Lawton, Oklahoma. Glad you're with us. If you want to shout out, text us 432-212-4311. Andrews will kick the Seminole, and we'll get this thing up and underway. The kick is up and away. It's short. It'll be fielded by an upback for the Tribe and kneel down. They're going to call Aiden Garibay down at the 30-yard line, and that's where the Tribe will take over. First possession.
And just a reminder, your Seminole Indians are up 27-6 on the First Choice Realtors scoreboard.
We want to thank Herman Peters at Auto Pro Care, 301 Northwest Avenue F, for sponsoring our YouTube live video. We really appreciate him taking care of that. And again, like we said, if you want to shout out, 432-212-4311. And Braden Gonzalez comes out. So Wyatt Holmstrom looks like he may be out. And Braden Gonzalez, the backup quarterback for the Tribe, is in. Two receivers to either side and one back in the backfield with him. Braden in the shotgun. Now whistles and procedure on the Indians, and that's a tough way to start the first possession of the second half.
No, not like, long halftime break and just trying to get the nerves settled back down again.
And it was a very long break, Dustin. I agree with you.
Mercifully.
So Indians now have it 1st and 15, backed up to their own 26. Gonzalez in the shotgun, takes the snap back to throw. Airs it out, caught by Miles Espino to the 30, gets a block. He'll get the penalty yardage bracket to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Miles a little slow to get up, but under his own power as he makes it to the Indian sideline.
So to bring up 2nd down and right at 10.5. We'll call it at the 31-yard line of the Indians. Just underway here in the second half. Indians lead at 27-6. First Choice Realtor scoreboard. Braden Gonzalez in at quarterback for the injured Wyatt Holmstrom. Gonzalez will take the snap, Hand it off up the middle. Lots of room from Adam Garcia running to the right. Still on his feet to the 40, the 50, the 45-40, 35-30, 25-20. Tackled at the 15-yard line, 57 yards, and a first down. That'll be a Porter's Grocery Store first down there in the Heligraphs red zone. Go to heligraphs.com for all your graphic needs at 1303 North Main in Seminole. What a run!
What a run. Great second chance. Just way to bounce it outside and get that yardage.
Adam Garcia with a huge run. And this time, quarterback will keep it. Braden Gonzalez will keep it himself. He'll get a yard or two, but we'll go ahead and call that the big play of the quarter, brought to you by Freedom's Bail Bonds. Call Angie at 758-3234. That run by Adam Garcia of 58 yards broke a couple of tackles.
Yeah, and he was just about a footstep away or two of breaking that all the way.
Again, you're in the Heligraphs red zone. Second down and 9 for the Indians. Spots football at the 14-yard line of Andrews. Braden Gonzalez in the shotgun. Adam Garcia to his right. Now Gonzalez checks with the sideline, takes the snap. Back to throw with time. Pressured, and he's going to be sacked. Big sack back to the 25. Lost a bunch of yardage there.
Number 45, Brady Kelly, again on the edge rush right there for the sack. Brings up second down and about 15, maybe 20.
9:56 and counting left in the third quarter on the First Choice Realtor scoreboard. The Indians up 27-6. 3 receivers left and 1 right for Braden Gonzalez, and now he's going to run to the sideline to get the play call. Again, Braden backing up Wyatt Holmstrom. Appears that Wyatt will probably be out for the ball game. I've not seen him on the sideline. Dustin, have you seen him?
I do not. I saw his shoulder pads.
And the pass by Gonzalez, intended for Caden Kramer, just off his hands and out of bounds. Well placed. Kramer had to turn around, couldn't quite get his hands on it.
I was looking down the sideline before we started play, and Wyatt's shoulder pad set was sitting on the bench somewhere. I haven't seen him yet.
Okay, so Braden Gonzalez with a good pass, just a little bit too far outside for the sophomore Caden Kramer, to get under it. So Braden Gonzalez goes to get the play. 13 on the play clock. Fourth down now and 15 for the Indians. Braden Gonzalez will take the snap. He'll air it out down the right side, intended for Caden Kramer. Dropped in the end zone, and the Indians turn it over on downs. That would have been an easy score.
Little chicken fighting right there between Kramer and the defensive back, but nothing that draws a penalty right there. And unfortunate that after such a big play to get the ball deep into Andrews' territory, that Seminole sputtered on that 4-down series right there to turn the ball over on downs.
So Andrews will take over at their own 22-yard line. First and 10.
Andrews will start this drive with 9:22 left here in the third quarter of play. On the First Choice Realtor scoreboard, Seminole 27, Andrews 6.
Okay, it does appear that Wyatt Holmstrom is on crutches, according to the sports information director. Ankle wrapped, and on crutches. So that gives you a little update on what's going on with that. We appreciate the sports information director. That's why she's down there. No, she's doing a real job. Andrews will run it up the middle. Quarterback keep, Aiden Olivas, trying to work the left side of the Indian defense. Looks like he might have just got back to the line of scrimmage, D.
Did. I'm trying to work with the focus here, so.
Yeah, Dustin's playing cameraman, trying to get her all rigged up. There you go. It's gotten dark on us. We're trying to make it work. Now, do we have a flag? Yes, we do. We do have a flag on the play. We'll see what the call is. White Hat's going to walk toward the football, and we'll hold everything till he makes a decision. And Dustin's going to zoom in on him. See that? Look at there.
No, I didn't zoom in on
him. I
him.
thought you did. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike, on Andrews. So Andrews had 13 penalties in the first half. And this will be another one.
So this one will be half the distance to the goal since it's inside the 30-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted. Umpire hadn't even moved it yet. Ball's going to be spotted at the 12-yard line.
12-yard line is where Andrews will take over. Be first down and just this side of
Ector County line.
Ector County line.
No trees.
Yeah, no trees. There you go. We'll take no trees. Andrews will come up in the slot T formation with Aiden Olivas under center. Now we've still got a conversation going on. So maybe everybody's taking their time because of the extended halftime show. It's
reset the play clock at 25. That's a generous of them.
Yeah, play clock runner is struggling tonight. Olivas takes a snap. Hand at the back coming left. That'll be 21 for Andrews. Leroy Millian. Nothing doing. Right side of the Indians defense makes a stop there. Looks like led by number 6 for the Indians, David Rosales.
Mercifully, we're at 3rd down and 18. Ball's going to be spotted at the Andrews 14-yard line.
Indians with a 27-6 lead, playing with their backup quarterback now, Braden Gonzalez. Andrews with possession here. 3rd down and a whole bunch. What did your math say it was?
18.
3rd and 18. All right. And the Indians jump now. They'll get a quick pitch coming left. Flags come a-flying. Andrews' runner gets a couple of yards. Might have gotten all the way back to where the original down marker was. It's
so
the 21.
Andrews will take this penalty and the yardage, the 5 yards, just because you get another chance at 3rd down.
Keep the down, yeah. So they're going to call it offside on the Indians. And Andrews, like Dustin said, second penalty on the Indians. Indians had 5 penalties in the first half. Andrews had 13. The Tribe leading 27-6 over the Mustangs. Ball spotted now at the 19-yard line of Andrews. 3rd down and about 13 from there. Andrews comes up quickly with Olivas under center. They'll send a guy in motion. Handed off the back coming around, and Carlos Gonzalez ate him up like a bad sandwich.
Carlos said hello.
How you doing? Carlos ate up the runner, 21, I think that was, Millian, and ate him up. My goodness. So to bring up 4th down. Great defense.
Another stand right there by John Richmond's defense as they force the punt situation here for the Mustangs.
Indians send 2 back. That's 4 and 5. Rowan Dawson and Braden Bailey if you want to shout out. 432 212 4311. We'd love to hear from you. Andrews punter, number 8, Dalen Jeffcoats, can flat out kick the cover off of it. Now he shanked it a little. It's still taking a big Andrews roll and goes out around the 32-yard line. He's still got a lot of yardage out of that,
I'll check that football. I think it's weighted.
Might be. So alternating, Indians turn it over on downs, and Andrews punt to start the second half. And with 7:21 left on the First Choice Realtor scoreboard, Indians lead at 27-6. Where are they spotting that, Dustin? 35.
35-yard line.
Andrews at their own 35, 1st and 10. Once again, Braden Gonzalez at quarterback. That means we'll see a lot more of Adam Garcia at running back because normally Braden's playing running back. Twin receivers to either side. Braden takes a snap. He'll hand it to Adam coming left, gets a block. Trying to break a tackle, might have got 2 yards to bring up 2nd down and 8. It's not bad to kind of ground and pound it here and run a little clock, Dustin.
No, and that was the game plan, obviously, through the first drive that the Indians had. Keep the ball on the ground, try to run as much clock as you can. You're not going to see near as much NASCAR with this offensive formation right now.
It's actually only giving him a yard to bring up 2nd down and 9 and spot the ball at the 36-yard line of Andrews. Braden Gonzalez in the shotgun. Take the snap, fake the handoff, out to throw. Intercepted by Andrews. Did they get the pick? Number 10 for Andrews, Adolfo Valles, intercepted the football. So a turnover for the Indians.
That turnover comes with 6:41 left here in the 3rd quarter of play. On the First Choice Realtor scoreboard, Seminole leads Andrews 27-6.
That's tough.
It is. Andrews will start this drive on the Seminole 36-yard line.
So a short field for Andrews. Indians hanging on to 27, I hate to say hanging on to 27-6 lead. And now movement by both teams. They're going to get the handoff coming left to 38, Jayshon DeBose. No flag now. It looked like both teams moved early. They'll give him a couple of yards inside of the 29-yard line. God, give him more than that. Give him 7. So bring up 2nd down and 3 from the 29-yard line of the Indians. After the interception, Indians' first turnover. Second turnover, excuse me. They'll hand it off the first back coming left. This time, Austin Olivas making the stop on 21. Leroy Millian might have got a yard or two. Bring up third down and about 2 for Andrews. Perry Phillip listening while working the game for Andrews. Go Indians. Thanks for checking in, Perry. So third down and 1 for Andrews. Spot the ball at the Indian 27-yard line. 5:42 and counting. On the First Choice Realtor scoreboard, Indians leading 27-6 over Andrews. Andrews up quickly. Olivas will hand it off the first back up the middle. It's going to be close. It looks like he's not going to make it, Dustin. Middle of the Indians defense making the stop there.
Yard to gain is at the 26-yard line, and it looks like it's going to be awfully. They're giving them the yardage, so first down.
So they do give him the yardage. So first down for Andrews after the Indian turnover. Now the ball at the 26-yard line of Seminole. 1st and 10 for the Andrews Mustangs. Aiden Olivas, the back for Andrews. The quarterback, he'll keep it, coming left, trying to move through. Good read by the Indians defense to wrap him up as he came across the left side. Creed Carlisle and a host of others make the stop.
It's been a quick quarter, Rob.
Sports Information Director reporting also Miles Espino on crutches as well, and that's your senior wide receiver. That's not good news either for the Indians. So we've got junior quarterback and senior receiver out right now for the Indians. So it'll be second down and about 8. Spot the ball at the 24-yard line of the Indians for Andrews. Aiden Olivas will keep it back to throw with time. Got a receiver wide open. Caught just like Dustin said. Touchdown, Andrews on a 22-yard pass to number 27, Cole Iverson.
That score comes with 4:24 left here in the third quarter of play. Now on the First Choice Realtor scoreboard, Seminole leads Andrews 27-12 with the point after attempt to come.
Olivas to Iverson. Dustin, you mentioned that.
Yeah, Andrews was going to do something to bait your defense to come in and close in on the box, and that play right there was designed to go over the top.
3-play, 36-yard drive. They'll go for 2 on the extra point. Coming left, and it's no good. The Indians make the stop. Indians lead at 27-12. We'll be right back.
Lowen Farm and Lumber, located 409 North Main in Seminole, is the name to remember for all your building products. Henry Lowen and his staff stand ready to assist you with personal service. For all your lumber, hardware, paint, general maintenance, supply items, and more, all under one roof with a wide selection to choose from. Lowen Farm and Lumber now carries a great selection of cedar and redwood, along with beams and floor joist. Remember, Lowen Farm and Lumber, your complete home and farm building supply store. Call 758-6035. Watson Construction, located at 501 West Standalone Road in Hobbs, specializes in pipeline services. For all your oil and gas services, along with hydrovac, excavation, and tank cleaning needs, Watson Construction is your go-to place for all turnkey pipeline and dirt work needs. Give Watson Construction a call today for all your oil field service needs. 575-391-0537, serving New Mexico, Texas, and the Permian Basin.
The Smokin' A's Barbecue Food Truck. Call Aaron at 505-423-2642. Check Facebook for their location. Andrews ends up going 3 plays, 36 yards with a 27-yard pass from Aiden Olivas to Cole Iverson. The point after was no good. 4:24 left. First Choice Realtors scoreboard in the third. Seminole leads Andrews 27-12.
Just another chapter of this great ball game for the night.
Some more craziness. That's just kind of what it's going to be all night long. Andrews will kick it away. Low line drive kick fielded by the Indians at the 15-yard line to the 20. 25 by Olivas to the 30 with some room to the 40. More room to the midfield. Austin Olivas with a great return of about 45 yards, but we got a flag down. Got a flag down back of the 35, Dustin.
Hands to the back, block to the back on this penalty right here by the Indians. That's going to be from the spot and 10 yards.
So it brings back a great kickoff return by Austin Olivas. We've got Aiden Olivas playing quarterback for Andrews and Austin Olivas playing defensive back for the Indians. That's not confusing.
No, not at all.
Block the back on the tribe, like Dustin said.
So Seminole will start this drive. It's actually a 5-yard penalty, so the ball's going to be spotted at the Seminole 25-yard line.
All right. Indians have it at their own 25. And Braden Gonzalez in quarterback for the tribe. He'll take the snap, keep it, coming left. Gets brought down. No, he stays on his feet. Now he's trying to make some more room. Coming left side, gets knocked out of bounds. So he might have lost a yard there. Not sure.
Go back to the 23-yard line, so loss of 3 on the play.
Got an injured player. This is an Oak Room Restaurant timeout at 1313 South Main in Seminole. Call Juan at 432-758-3095. We'll be back. Randy, Truda, and Lou Dean at First Choice Realtors support the Indians, Maidens, and all athletic teams at Seminole High School. We have been serving Seminole's real estate needs for 40 years. We specialize in residential, farm, ranch, and commercial real estate. We're both seller and or buyer agents. Call us at 432-758-3634. Our phone is always answered. Visit our website for details at firstchoice-realtors.com or check our listings at landwatch.com. Thank you so much for your business.
Quick and Clean, located at 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole, can handle all your oil and filter changes along with diesel fuel filter changes. And don't forget, Quick and Clean can also take care of your brake work needs, front end alignments, and minor auto repairs. For all your vehicle maintenance, give Quick and Clean a call today, 758-3923, for quality service and local guys that know you. That's Quick and Clean, 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole.
And Andrews players being helped off the field right here after that Oak Room timeout, Oak Room Restaurant timeout. Dustin, who'd you say it was?
It was Ranger Harvey, number 33 for the Mustangs. He's a 6'1", 230-pound defensive lineman.
Okay. Casey Powers did not like that call, blocking the back. Not a fan, needless to say. Thanks for checking in, Case. Glad you're back on native ground.
It's been a week in the land where some upset folks at Texas fans.
I bet he wore a bunch of burnt orange. What do you think?
I bet he did.
I'm sure he did.
At least a hat.
Absolutely. The Indians will have it now second down and 13 from their own 22-yard line. After we get all the fracas and everything handled. Braden Gonzalez in the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Braden back to throw with time. Airs it out down the right side. Looking for Logan McCormick. Tipped around, incomplete into double coverage. Andrews broke it up. Damian Ordonez got a hand on it.
Very close to being intercepted right there. Ball just hung up a little too high. McCormick did a great job of trying to come back to get it, but just wasn't able to haul it in.
We'll bring up third down. Looks like 12 now. As they'll spot the ball at the 22-yard line of the Indians. We're rolling through this third quarter. 3:57 and counting left on the First Choice Realtor scoreboard. And the Indians, and here comes the traffic, just walking right back and forth. Snap back to Gonzalez. He'll be sacked. Ball's loose. Andrews will pick it up. Looked like he was in throwing motion. Andrews will pick it up and score. Number 4 for Andrews. Juan Hernandez runs it 16 yards and a touchdown.
Don't see any penalty flags, and I don't see any stoppage in play right there. I'm looking to see if they're going to keep this as a stand, and it looks like they are. So with 3:47 left here in the third quarter of play, now on the First Choice Realtor scoreboard, Seminole leads Andrews 27-18 with the point after attempt to come.
The fumble returned by number 4, Juan Hernandez. So that runs the score up to 27-18. I got you.
I kind of agree with Coach Pointer there. I think he was in the throwing motion.
Looked like he was to me. And now Andrews will try for the extra point. They're going for 2. Indians up 27-18. Andrews brings them up. Olivas will do the quick pitch coming left. Flag down, hold everything. They're going to get Jason Du Bois will go down, but they've got flags everywhere, so we'll see what happens here. With 3:47 left in the fourth.
There's more laundry on the turf than an oil field laundromat on Sunday afternoon.
There you go. See what the white hat does here. Offside on the Indians. Holding on Andrews. Cheating on both teams. We'll try it again, Dustin.
We will.
Remount and reload. So that's now 4 penalties on the Indians in this half and 2 on Andrews. So Andrews will try the extra point, 2-point conversion once again. Indians leading by 11, 27-18. Olivas will pitch it back to DeBose, and he'll be brought down. They will not convert. Indians hang on to 27-18 lead. We'll be right back. Stop in at We Care Pharmacy, a healthcare pharmacy where most prescriptions are filled in under 10 minutes. Owned and operated by Prasad, who has served the Seminole area for over a decade. Trusted by many. We accept commercial insurance plans, Medicare, Medicaid, and a $4 generic plan. We offer OTC, diabetic supplies, and a drive-up window. We care for you and your family and have free prescription delivery. Call 432-847-4777 or stop by 312 North Main in Seminole. Your local Health Mart pharmacy. We care.
West Texas Fiberlinks offers a variety of electrical services. From facility construction to troubleshooting, our crews are able to address all your electrical and instrumentation needs. Overhead transmission and power distribution lines are also a service provided by West Texas Fiberlink. We offer a host of mechanical and civil services. Give West Texas Fiberlink a call, 758-2700, for all your oil field, electrical, and communication needs.
Let's get you that Smokin' Ace Barbecue food truck. Go check out our Facebook page for our location. Drive summary. Andrews gets a 16-yard fumble recovery returned by Juan Hernandez. The point after was no good with 3:47 left on the First Choice Realtor scoreboard in the third quarter. The Indians lead at 27-18. Lots of stuff going on during the break there, Dustin.
Yeah, there was another penalty flag thrown. They waved it off. Long story short, but the coaching staffs were yelling at one another from across the field, so this game has gotten a little out of hand.
It's gotten a little tense. It's Seminole Andrews.
It's Seminole Andrews.
Can you imagine? And it's 27-18, and this one's living up to all of it. Andrews had turnovers in the first half. Indians converted on him. Indians have had turnovers in the second half. Andrews has converted on him. We got ourselves a ball game.
We do.
So we'll see what happens here. Andrews is going to kick this away with number 8, Dalen Jeffcoats. Indians have 2 people back to receive. I believe that's Austin Olivas and Caden Kramer, if I'm not mistaken. Kick will be up and away, and they'll kick it toward Olivas. He'll get it at his 15. Up to the 20. Turns the corner, 25-30 with some room to the 40. The 50 to midfield to 45-40. Austin Olivas once again. 54 yards for the Indians on the kickoff return. He did it again, Dustin.
He did it again, and this time there was no penalty flags to bring that one back. So Seminole will start this drive in plus territory as the ball is going to be spotted at the Andrews 39-yard line with 3:37 left here in the third quarter of play on the First Choice Realtor scoreboard. Seminole leads Andrews 27-18.
Austin Olivas showing those wheels. They were trying to kick it away from Caden Kramer, and Austin did damage. That's fine. Don't kick it to Caden.
That just disrespects other players, and they're going to step up and make a play one way or another.
Big play. We'll see if, for the Indians, Braden Gonzalez can settle in a bit as the backup quarterback for the Tribe with Wyatt Holmstrom out. They'll do the wild Indian to Caden Kramer. He'll get a yard down to the 39-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Indians. We're going to see quite a bit, I think, of this, Dustin.
I think so. Just keep that clock motoring.
Braden Gonzalez runs to the sideline to get the play call. Still plenty of time on the play clock. And ticking on the scoreboard clock, 3:10 and counting. Indians up 27-18 on Andrews at homecoming here in Andrews. Gonzalez in the shotgun. Take the snap, back to throw with time, throws the screen. Caught by Caden Kramer, 35-30. He'll get a Porter's Grocery Store first down and a 10-yard gain for the Indians. Good play there. Quick hitting screen.
Just keep the ball moving forward. Take time off that clock. Tick, tick, tick away.
And get Caden Kramer in space. Let him do work.
Yes.
Clock is still moving here on the First Choice Realtor scoreboard.
You got 2:34.
2:34 and counting. I have to snuggle with Dustin to see that scoreboard. Snap back. They'll throw it out to Caden Kramer again. Complete. Down to the 25-yard line. It takes the whole Andrews defense to bring him down. Give him about 3 yards on that game.
Well, there's a reason why you've got 3 Division I colleges that have looked at him so far right now.
Yep. He can really make plays. Bring up second. He got 3 yards. Bring up in a cloud of turf. Bring up second down and about 6.5. Spot the ball at the Andrews 26-yard line. Gonzalez goes to the bench to get the play. Just under 2 minutes left on the First Choice Realtor scoreboard in the third. Indians 27, Andrews 18. Gonzalez, quick screen, complete to Ryland McCormick, and another Porter's Grocery Store first down here in the Telegraph's Red Zone. Go to telegraphs.com for all your graphic needs at 1303 North Main in Seminole.
Indians have done a great job of flipping another page in the playbook and finding the quick hitters and finding the zone read to their advantage against this Andrews defense.
The 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line of Andrews. Braden Gonzalez in the shotgun, twin receivers to either side. Adam Garcia in the backfield with him. Gonzalez back to throw, lobs it out, caught. Up to the 15, still on his feet to the 14 for the Indians. Number 9, that's Jordan Garcia. Give him a couple of yards.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Andrews 15-yard line for this third down play. 3rd and about 7.
Minute 10, the clock is still moving. As Dustin said, second down about 8.
2nd and 8. Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
This is exactly what you said?
Well, I said 3rd and 7, but.
Should be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
It's close enough. It's a good show. I ought to listen.
Yeah.
Dave got that twice today.
I'll watch.
Dave got that twice today in the
Well,
Pickett Show.
Dave's old.
That's understandable. Braden Gonzalez, the shotgun, twin receivers to either side, takes a snap, looking, airs it out. Complete to Caden Kramer at the 10. Makes a move to 5, lowers the shoulder. Touchdown, Tribe, 15 yards.
That score comes with 37 seconds left here in the third quarter play. Now on the First Choice Realtors scoreboard, your Seminole Indians lead the Andrews Mustangs 33-18 with the point after attempt to come.
That's huge, Dustin. And get your big sophomore receiver out in space and let him make plays.
You know, just a great job, everything being set up, with the pass play to Logan McCormick, the kickoff return right there by Levis. Just a great series right there by the Indians.
Good adjustment by the Indians coaching staff as well. Rowan Donaldson will try the extra point. Snap is back, the hold's down, the kick is up. And it's good. That 34 is a good number. Indians lead at 34-18 back after this. Stop in today at Telegraphs for all of your window tinting needs, paint protection films, ceramic coatings, and wraps. Owner Raymond Thiessen and his staff have the knowledge and expertise to help take care of you with whatever service you may need. Located at 1303 North Main in Seminole, Telegraphs can also help with all your business sign needs, graphics, stickers, truck DOT decals, light-up signs, channel letter signs, and more. Call us at 432-245-5080 or visit our website at telegraphs.com.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan, funds for crop diversification, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant FSA lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag. Member FDIC.
We welcome you back to the Seminole Floral Broadcast Booth. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. This drive summary brought to you by Smokin' A's Barbecue Food Truck. Indians go 5 plays, 39 yards. It ends with a 15-yard pass from Braden Gonzalez to Caden Kramer. The kick after by Rowan Dawson was good. With 37 seconds left on the First Choice Realtor scoreboard, your Indians lead at 34-18.
Great series right there offensively by the Indians. Come back and respond and get points on the board.
Huge turnaround. Let's see if the Indians defense can get a stop here. Donaldson with a high, short kick. Andrews will run up on it, field it right at the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll have this possession.
That does a lot for the confidence of a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid.
Absolutely.
When you see a team go down and score the way that they did, that Andrews did on their last drive, and you are able to turn around and go back and score on your own after being stopped twice.
And turning it over twice.
On drives before. So Now that gives your defense a little bit of an incentive to get up and get after it and see if they can get a stop of their own right here.
And again, Andrews' offense, while effective, not built to come from behind, really. Yeah. It's really not. The Indians have helped them out with 2 turnovers. So Andrews will bring them up with Olivas, Aiden Olivas. He'll hand it off the first back through. No, Olivas will keep it on the misdirection. Has a lot of room. Give him 20 yards and a first down for Andrews. The senior quarterback, Aiden Olivas, with a good run out to the 45-yard line. Nice running there by Olivas. Spot the football now at the 45-yard line, so exactly a 20-yard gain for the quarterback, Aiden Olivas. If you want to shout out Texas, 432-212-4311, we probably need to hear from you at this point.
Yeah. We're tired of people walking by.
No joke. Olivas will hand it off inside on the trap. Fighting forward for Andrews on the right side for a couple of yards. Stopped again by 28 for the Indians, Hiram Gayton. Couldn't get the number for Andrews. 3. Jet Fisher. Might have gotten a couple of yards there. Give him 3 to bring up 2nd and 7 from the Andrews 49-yard line. We're winding down. I think the third quarter is going to end. We'll take that break. Indians lead at 34-18. You're listening to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSCM 106.3.
Brock Morris and Christy Morris are proud to be a part of Seminole and are here to help you with your healthcare needs. Brock and Christy are certified family nurse practitioners. Brock specializes in family medical practice, joint injections for shoulder and knee pain, and DOT physicals. Christy specializes in family medical practice, women's health, and dermatology. Brock and Christy are now accepting new patients and are located in the clinic at Seminole Memorial Hospital. For appointments, call 758-4711 or 758-4799.
Stock up and save at Porter's in Seminole. Friar Lake Quarters sold in a 10-pound bag, $5.90. Quarter loin pork chops, $1.79 a pound. Choice boneless beef chuck steak or roast, family pack, $4.99 a pound. House avocado, 7-count bag, $1.88 with digital coupon. Food Club sodas, assorted 12-pack cans, 3 for $12. Food Club Party Dip, assorted 12-ounce, $1.88. And Bluebell Ice Cream, assorted half-gallon or 12-pack cups, 2 for $12. Porter's, working hard to save you more.
We welcome you back to the fourth quarter here in the Seminole Floor broadcast booth. Rob Franklin and Dustin Wright, KSCM 106.3, KIKZKSCM.com for audio, and on video, YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Andrews has it 2nd down and 7 from their own 49. Take the handoff to the right side to DeBose. He'll move forward, tackled once again by Hiram Gayton. Might have gotten 2 or 3 yards there, Dustin.
Your fourth quarter sponsors are Seminole Hospital, Pioneer Gin, Commercial Tire, Fernando's Body Shop, First United Bank, Hometown Convenience Stores, Dr. Wendell Parkey, Watson Construction, Tri-County Fast Bailing, BJ Pipe and Supply, West Texas Fire, and Freedom Bail Bonds.
Blake Hamblin listening from Oklahoma Wesleyan University in Bartonville, Oklahoma. Way to go, Tribe, kill the Mustangs. And Alyssa Olivas listening as well. Hey, Alyssa, your little brother's playing good.
He's balled out
He's
tonight.
bucking it up. 3rd down and 3. Quarterback will keep it. Austin Olivas moving right. He'll get a first down and more. Give him about 7 yards out to the 40-yard line of Seminole.
Be a first down for the Mustangs. I was looking for a penalty flag for out-of-bounds hit right there, but that was not the case.
Ed Hamblin checking in as well from Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Glad you're with us, Ed. Stay out of trouble, boy. We know you. Spot the ball at the 36-yard line of the Indians. 1st and 10 for Andrews. Indians lead at 34-18 on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Not cooking. They're cooling. Olivas will hand it to DeBose coming left. Nothing doing. A good stop by the Indians, 13. Brian Hernandez put him down for no gain.
Penalty flag on the play right there, Rob.
Hold everything. We got cheating on the play. Let's see who it's on. Holding on Andrews. So you're going to move him back 10.
A reset first down for the Mustangs.
Be 1st and 20 from just this side of the rest stop between Seminole and Andrews. Knew that was coming.
I knew that was coming. Let me back this up here for the folks at home to see.
There we go.
It's a nice ball game. You ought to watch it.
You ought to be able to watch it. Tanner Moore just texted in, ought to be banished from the Pick'em Show forever. I guess he's having a rough time. Tanner must be having a rough go of it. Quarterback will keep it. Coming to his right for Andrews, Aiden Olivas. He might have got a yard or two. That Indians left side of their defense doing great work over there. Good lead play there by Indians 52. Ryan Sinclair on the stop there.
Maybe you need to do a hoops pick'em show.
Might be fun to do. It's just more work for the old man, but it might be fun. Could be a lot of fun. Second down now, and still a country mile, 20 for Andrews from the Indian 44-yard line. Aiden Olivas brings up Andrews, keeping himself coming left. Nothing doing. Might have got a couple of yards there coming to the left side, but a good tackle by the Indians' number 5, Braden Bailey, I believe that is. It sure was, making the stop.
Indian defense has just done a great job tonight overall of stopping this run.
7th play of the drive coming up for Andrews that started their own 25 is now at the Indian 40-yard line. 9:46 and counting on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Indians lead it 34-18. Andrews will bring it up. 3rd and just under 15 yards. Aiden Olivas under center. And he'll hand it to DeBose coming right. Really nothing doing is for the Indians. Number 10, Kevin Guffey, comes in there to make the stop.
4 down territory here for Andrews, so a little bit of decision time for him.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive. 4th down and 11.
Look for the hot pass over the top.
Got to be safety aware on this. Andrews will bring it up. 4th down and 11 at the Indian 37-yard line. Aiden Olivas under center will keep it back to throw with time. Throws it incomplete. Ball's loose. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. And once again, John Richmond's defense does its job. Dustin, over
Great job
on
of making a stand right there. Statement drive stop right there by the Indian defense. Seminole will start their offensive drive with 8:47 left here in the 4th quarter of play. On the CK Hooting, I did it.
Hooting Cooking,
Heating and Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Seminole leads Andrews 34-18. Hooting, Cooking. I wonder if we could get that on a T-shirt.
We could, and you know, Scotty and those guys at CK, they're awesome. They do great work. My brother's an air conditioner guy. When he can't help me, those guys come help me. They do a great job. They're running the Wild Indian to Caden Kramer, and he's coming left. Might have got a yard or two, goes out of bounds. I like the Wild Indian. It's fun to see Caden with the football there in space.
Got about 5 yards on the carry right there before he was escorted out of bounds.
Yeah, Jackie, my sister-in-law. Dustin, Hooting and the Blowfish. 2nd down and about 6 from the 40-yard line.
Do not break out in song. Do not break out in song.
Dustin, I only want to be with you.
Oh, Lord.
It's the only way it works.
Well, the Dolphins make me cry.
That's it. Kramer's going to keep it on the Wild Indian. Turning right, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. 3 yards in a cloud of turf. Bring up 3rd down and 2 from the 44-yard line of Andrews. I like that. Grinding the clock down. 3rd down and a long 2.5 for the Indians from their own 44-yard line. What does the ticker say, Dustin?
8:18 and ticking.
On the CK Heating, Cooling,
Hooting and Cooking and
Plumbing scoreboard. Those guys do a lot of stuff.
They
I've got air conditioner filters from them. They're good folks. Indians are going to eat up as much clock as they can here, D.
They're just trying to cool them off.
There's Miles Espino on crutches, like Sports Information Director said. And now we have an Oak Room Restaurant timeout there at 1313 South Main in Seminole. Try the Border Burger and the queso. Go by and see them. We'll be back after this.
The Travel Center Corner Store, located just west of the high school and Hobbs Highway, is open 24/7 for your convenience. Whatever you need, the Travel Center Corner Store probably has it. Cold deli, hot deli, burritos, pizza, fountain drinks, coffee, grocery items, quality Valero fuel, and a rewards program to save you even more. Stop in anytime and be sure to check us out at cornerstoretx.com.
If you or your spouse have been thinking about pre-planning your final arrangements, Ratliff Funeral Homes of Seminole, Denver City, Seagraves, and Brownfield can assist you to pre-plan the services you choose and will relieve the financial burden from your loved ones. If you already have a plan, let us review it with you. Call or come by any of the Ratliff Funeral Home locations in Seminole, Denver City, Seagraves, and Brownfield.
We're back, 3rd and 3. Rob and Dustin, KSCM 106.3. Braden Gonzalez back to throw with time intended for Caden Kramer. Incomplete, dives for it. Almost made the play coverage by Damian Ordonez. Good throw.
Good ball right there, bringing up 4th down and about 4 here. Indians are going to go with their 4-down offense.
And I wonder, is Braden also a pooch punter?
He might be. He's snapping back for it.
And he is. He'll kick it away, end over end. And he'll take an Indian bounce. That's helpful. And it'll roll toward the 26, and that's where it's going to die. Andrews will take over there. Indians go 3 and out.
Andrews will take over with 7:38 left here in the 4th quarter of play on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoring board. Hooting. Cooking.
Indians lead at 34 to 18.
There you go. It's been a long day.
It has been, and there's been some interesting things happen in this ball game. We've had traffic in front of us. We've had traffic behind us. We've had traffic in the box with us. We've had all kinds of stuff. We've had the walkie-talkie to the sports information director work and then not
we've had
work.
People stare at us in anger because we blocked off their pathway.
Yeah. We had Steve Long picking on us in the 71-degree press box across the way. By the way, shout out to Steve Long for setting us up out here. They'll hand it to DeBose coming left with room. He'll get forward for about 9 yards. Mark him just short of the 1st down. Yeah, Steve Long, the maintenance director for Andrews ISD, good dude.
Well,
Set us up.
We thank Andrews ISD for setting us up in here, like you were alluded to there.
He's a good man. Helped us out quite a bit, trying to get us set up over here.
All kidding aside.
Yeah, we've got a good spot here.
Yeah, we do.
2nd down and 3 for Andrews from their own 34. Aiden Olivas will bring him up, take the snap, hand it to the first back, coming right. He's going to get that 1st down. They'll give him, well, maybe close. It's going to be close, Dustin.
They are going to give him the 1st down yardage.
So they'll give him the 2 yards and 1st down. Again, if you're still sticking with us and you want to shout out, text us 432-212-4311.
6:58 and counting.
On the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. I'm just going to say it for you.
Well, I was just giving you the clock. I mean,
I want them to get their love. We appreciate them.
We do. We appreciate all of our sponsors.
We appreciate y'all hanging out and helping us. 1st and 10 for Andrews. Aiden Olivas brings him up. He'll take the snap, keeping himself back to throw with time. Will air it out down the right side. Has a receiver. Caught at the 30, the 20, to the 10, to the 5. There's a flag down back here. But we're going to give them a 65-yard, the penalties against the Indians. So it'll be a 65-yard completion to Cade Adams.
That score comes with 6:26 left here in the 4th quarter of play. On the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, Seminole now leads Andrews 34-24 with a point-after attempt to come.
Aiden Olivas to number 14, Cade Adams. And Dustin's been talking about them with that stand-up play all night.
You know, it's like the line in November. And Remember the Titans. It's like Novocaine. Just give it time, it'll numb you. And the Indian defense got a little bit of numb right there, and they
good.
Andrews threw it over the top.
I can't see the scoreboard, Dustin. So
yeah, you're good. 6:26.
6:26. Thank you. I have to write it down.
Snap is back on the 2-point conversion attempt, and the back is through. Number 38. How'd you say, Jasham DeBose? Yeah, DeBose. He scored on that one.
So it'll be 34-26. We'll go to break. We'll be right back.
Keep On Trucking, located at 203 Northeast Avenue G in Seminole, is here to help you by keeping you off the shoulder and on the road. If you're in the trucking business, you need to know about Keep On Trucking. They can help you with DOT numbers, safety and audit training, new hire applications, drug and alcohol testing, oversized weight and trip permits, along with commercial truck insurance. Call 432-758-2403 today, and you'll be glad you did.
C&C Irrigation and Pump, located west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, can handle all your irrigation needs from top to bottom. CNC Irrigation and Pumps service all makes and models of irrigation systems, along with pump repair, plumbing supplies, and electrical supplies. And don't forget to ask about our Zimatic pivot system, equipped with the latest technology. Contact CNC Irrigation and Pumps, 758-2053.
Welcome back to Seminole Floral Broadcast Booth. Let's get you that Smokin' Ace Barbecue Food Truck Drive summary. Andrews goes 3 plays, 74 yards, and ends with a 65-yard pass from Aiden Olivas to Cade Adams. The 2-point conversion was good with 6:26 left in the ball game. On the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, your Indians lead Andrews 34-26. Dustin, we got a ball game.
And we had a penalty of some sort against the Indians that resulted in penalty yardage.
15 yards.
For the kickoff. So had to be a personal foul of some sort. Don't know how we missed that one. We were both paying attention.
Yep, I don't
somewhat.
know. Something got by us. You got to expect that Andrews will try to onside kick here, Dustin.
They are lining up for it, and the Indians do have their hands unit out there.
So the onside kick is bounced. Ball's loose, and the Indians will get on top of it. Logan McCormick gathers it up. The Indians will take over at their own 32.
Awfully close to being offside right there by the Andrews kicking team.
So they're going to spot it either at the 32 or 33. We'll say 33.
It's good enough for me.
Special thanks to Auto Pro Care at 301 Northwest Avenue F. Herman Peters and his crew for sponsoring our YouTube live video. Indians hanging on to a 34-26 lead with 6:25 left in the ball game on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Braden Gonzalez at quarterback for the Indians has gone the whole way here in the second half for the injured Wyatt Holmstrom. Gonzalez in the shotgun. In the backfield with him is Adam Garcia. 3 receivers right and 1 left. Gonzalez back to throw, pressured, moving to his right. Now he's going to air it out down the right side, intended for Kramer. Incomplete. Good defense there by Damian Ordonez. Nice coverage by the Andrews Mustangs there, Dustin.
Ordonez did a great job of closing in on that attempt right there and knocking the ball away from Kramer.
So bring up 2nd down and 10. Eric Heineman says, isn't an aged horse Mustang referred to as a smooth mouth? Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. And Heineman has a smooth mouth, I'll guarantee you.
Oh, man.
Eric, you'd be proud. Matlock's choir sounded magnificent on the national anthem. That was Eric's former assistant, who's now the head choir director over here at Andrews, doing a great job.
Appreciate that laugh there, Hyman.
That's it. Gonzalez throws it out complete to Kramer. Breaks a tackle, moves forward to about the 37. Bring up 3rd down and about 5 from there, Dustin.
Just got to find a play right here to get to the 1st down marker.
3rd down and 5 from the Indian 37. 5:57 and counting. Indians lead it 34-26 over Andrews. This game has lived up. Craziest deadgum game I've called in a long time. We knew it was going to be that way. 3rd and 5 for the Indians. Braden Gonzalez in at quarterback. In the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 in left. Gonzalez watching the play clock. He'll take the snap back to throw. Has some time now, pressured. Flush left. Now he's going to spin back to his right. Catches a block. Now Gonzalez moving to his left. He'll throw it. Caught by Aiden Garibay, and he'll lose tons of yardage back to the 21-yard line, and that's disaster right there, Dustin.
Brings up 4th down for the Indians and punt territory here. You got to flip the field.
So now the Indians with the ball way back at the Andrews 22-yard line. Braden Gonzalez will pooch punt it away. Good spiral kick. Will bounce at midfield and roll. Keep rolling down to the 41-yard line. Not as deep as you would anticipate, but a good break for the Indians there. Could have been a lot worse.
No, you got Andrews on their side of the field. That's all that you can ask for, and give your defense a little bit of space away from the end zone to work with. So Andrews will start this drive with 4:51 left here in the 4th quarter of play. On the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, Andrews trails Seminole 34-26.
Andrews will have it at their own 43-yard line. A reminder, we'll have the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard show for you immediately following this game. First and 10 for Andrews. Their own 43-yard line. They'll hand it off to DeBose coming right. Rumbling forward. He'll get 3 or 4 yards. Bring up second down at about 7. Left side of the Indians defense on the stop led by Kevin Guffey. Second down. They're actually going to call it a long 7. Spotted at the 45-yard line. So it's going to be closer to 8.
Got
a little fogginess.
Got a little bit of a zoom issue going on with the camera.
There we go. See if we can get it rigged up. 4:20 and counting. Indians lead at 34-26. CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Aiden Olivas will bring them up. Take the snap. Hand it to DeBose. Coming right. He's still on his feet. Out to the 49-yard line. Indians force him out of bounds. Nope, they keep the clock moving. So they do keep him in bounds. Give him 4 yards. He'll be just short of midfield. Bring up third down and about 4, Dustin.
Inside of 4 minutes left here with 3:50 and counting on the clock.
Spot the ball at the Andrews 49-yard line. As Dustin said, third down and 4. Aiden Olivas, the quarterback, senior for Andrews, will bring him up running that slot T offense. He'll take the snap. Quick pitch right. DeBose is caught in the backfield and brought down. He might have got to midfield. That's about it. Great job by Braden Bailey and others making the stop. Now it's 4th down and 4 from right about midfield, Dustin.
Again, you have to be aware of the hot pass, but I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they try to throw a run out of that formation with the backs going downfield, or maybe the quarterback running a delayed draw of some sort.
3:06 and counting. Play clock at 14. Andrews hadn't run the play yet.